This is the first FIFA World Cup ever lifted. Just kidding. So we've officially announced our intentions to go to the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. But we can't do it without you. So we need your help and we need your support to get there. The same way we couldn't go to AFCON 2022 without you is the same way we can't go to the FIFA World Cup without you. So we want to go to the biggest football festival ever. It's once in 4 years, so we just can't miss it. But we need your support. So we've dropped the PayPal link in the description, as well as a Nigerian bank account for Nigerian payments. Nothing is too small, though, believe me. Nothing is too big. Whatever you have, just try and support. And we really appreciate you. And we thank you guys for the support as always. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Okay, the sound is back now. Okay, so after the walk-up video, let's just do the intro back again. So like I was trying to say, we have a fundraiser currently running for our FIFA World Cup journey. So this is our target, 5 million naira for a team of 3 people. And then hopefully we get there. Hopefully we get more so that more people can come along. But yes, this is the target. Currently we are on 87,000 naira. So if you would like to do your own to contribute, I beg, just check the description of this video. You will see a PayPal link and a Nigerian bank account if you would like to submit. People say like 2 hours, we don't hear anything. If you would like to submit a donation, just add. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Whatever you have, just try and just try. Everything goes. So that's our target, and we hopefully will go sort them out because the World Cup tickets done they finish, and we need to sort everything out on time if at all we make the journey. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I will introduce everybody back. Karibi, Alpha. Anytime I come, something must spoil.
Now you spoil this one. You see. anyways, it's good to be back here.
And then Jaxmaxy again, intro again. Alpha.
I did very good.
Very nice. And then
if the son they introduce this man for introduce you as our web for big match, you must do something.
And then everybody done this. And so people they even talk and say Karibi because
come find me their names, send me their names.
Our web.
So like I said earlier, we'll be dropping a link. This show is interactive, so once we drop the link, I beg, it's very, very simple from that point. All you need to do is just click on the link. The link will carry go website. Once you reach the website, just allow the website to use your camera, allow the website to use your microphone so that we'll see you and so that we'll hear you, and then we'll start taking your calls. But then if you enter the studio, just chill. We'll be taking everybody's call one by one, and everybody gets 2 minutes maximum to talk. So I'll be dropping the latest, the biggest of the transfer stories, and then like I said earlier, everybody in the studio will pick 3 of them, talk about them. But then for on our way go call, and for everybody in the comment section, also let us know which one you like to talk about as well. All right, so all right, let's go straight into the matter. But before that, don't forget we launched the Fans Tribe Metro. So shout out to make I find the name. If I will call another person's name, shout out to E-Money Shining. It is a match all the way in Delta State. So one of the first people to place an order for the match. Don't forget we have the match available for 10,000 naira flat, both this design and the Woto design. So if you like to make a purchase for any of them, just be in touch with the WhatsApp number that will be provided in the description of this video as well. So let's get into the matter now. Enough of all other business. All right, so we move. Okay. All right, first of the stories. Ivorian-born Malian midfielder Yves Bissouma, the 25-year-old, has apparently is in advanced talks with on concluding personal terms with Tottenham FC, joining Antonio Conte's men to become Antonio Conte's 3rd signing of this transfer window. So that transfer is loading. He has already agreed personal terms, and Brighton and Tottenham, they have agreed a fee of about 25 million. It's coming so cheap because he's entering the final year of his contract. So you know, at that point, anything will come out, the club they're willing to sell so that they're not going to lose you for free the very next season. And then this one just won't go away. Senegal's all-time record goal scorer. Sadio Mane, AFCON winner this season, one-time African best player, is on his way to Bayern Munich. So shout out once again to the Instagram page transfers for these amazing graphics. So Inde on the way to Bayern Munich, with the here saying they already agree personal terms with Bayern Munich, and then it's all on Bayern and Liverpool agreeing a fee. So the first offer they made, I think, was about 25 million pounds, but then Liverpool bounced them. So it's just a matter of time. Shall they suppose agree somewhere and we move? But that one is loading. But one that is done is Erling Haaland, the 21-year-old Norwegian goal-scoring android. Nah, they call
this one a problem. You get this guy just the salt goal scorer.
The goal-scoring android, already a mad scoring record for in country Norway, and we all know about in goals. I think it was about 180 games. I'll be 150 games for Dortmund, 120 games, 115 goals, something like that. Almost a goal every game.
Too far. Yeah. It's too far.
So I think it's very, very crazy for the 21-year-old sealing his signing to Manchester City. Of course, don't forget, in father, Alfie Haaland also played for Manchester City back in the day, and then he was involved in the announcement video as well, where Haaland can't give him Papa JC with son there on top, because when him being small, him Papa been given Man City JC way dad been there on top, but then the father was not like, but him and son they play for Man City now. So that was the outcome. Erling Haaland, Manchester City's signing, and then Darwin Nunez, a player I personally admire deeply, and then completing his move to Liverpool FC, a new Liverpool transfer record, and it's about 70 million euros initial fee with 30 million in add-ons based on goal scoring, based on appearances
you see
and
message,
stuff like that.
You see the message I know send them.
Which message are you sending?
How may I assist you?
So already I know done the leaking lips. They're doing hand like this because in no say person done the way go they head in those balls, and person done the way go they hustle alongside them for the wings, and being very, very busy. Very, very proper signing for Liverpool, I must say. And like club been talking, they appreciate everybody for the club for making this happen, and it shows the ambition in the team as well, because for a team that were in three finals and then chased the Premier League to the last day, making a signing of 100 million euros in total within 3 days of the transfer window opening. One of the brightest talents in Europe at the moment. I mean, it's a good one. So Liverpool, an ambitious team at the moment, making moves, and we move. All right, on to the next one. Aurelien Tchouameni has completed his move to Real Madrid for about 80 million euros from AS Monaco. The young French defensive and central midfielder completes his move. Hopefully, now for Real Madrid fans, now one of those moves we go balance their aging midfield, and they will plan to phase in some of these young guys, including Eduardo Camavinga and Federico Valverde along the line.
Now where are you from now, Goni boy? You said Tchouameni.
I know that now. And then AC Milan about to wrap up this signing, Renato Sanchez. If you remember Euro 2016, if you watch Euro 2016, you could remember Renato Sanchez definitely. So AC Milan are about to wrap it up, that signing. And then one that we've been talking about frequently is back again. Paul Pogba has apparently agreed a deal, a 4-year deal with Juventus, a salary of about 8 million euros per year. So PP looking to return. When he come man, you instant a Pog back. So now he want to do Pog back.
Pog return back.
Paul Pop. All right, on to the next one. Frankie De Jong. He has been saying he doesn't want to leave Barcelona. He doesn't really want to leave Barcelona. But then FC Barcelona, they find money. We all know the financial situation of the club. Manchester United reportedly made an offer of 60 million euros with 10 million in add-ons, but then say no, say anything less than 80 million, they need to collect. So that should be the least. And then mind you, they are apparently going to recharge and refill the pockets to make a return and then wrap up the transfer as soon as possible. On to the next one. A club in London that has had very, very scanty transfer window. Unlike them, but then we hear say the new owner still they price the office space where they go there for London, and then they find house where they go stay, so they never fit bring out money. Chelsea, Jules Kounde, this particular transfer saga has been running for almost 2 years now. And then with Rudiger gone, Christensen gone, Aspilicueta gone, they need a center back. So apparently they are trying to wrap up everything concerning Jules Kounde to have their new center back. But then, having seen Sevilla selling Diego Carlos to Aston Villa, they're about to lose their second starting center back in Jules Kounde.
And they're still going to sell him because
so
there was
we'll
this
see,
talk
because
of his injury.
So they're holding out. Definitely, they're holding out. And this one,
and
I expect this one to
go
drag.
all out to buy him again.
Yeah, so I expect this one to drag even up to the final week of the transfer window. The way they say, but hey, that's just me. Anything can happen. And then Christian Eriksen, 30-year-old Danish Christian Eriksen, now a free agent after wrapping up his 6-month loan with Brentford. Brentford, they don't offer and say, bro, please stay here. Now your countryman, and the coaches,
and they said no, don't. He's not. He's going, right?
But I mean, he has been saying, I need some time. But then Manchester United have made an offer to him officially to bring him on board. We've been talking the last time. Say I don't know why people will define midfield and they look this guy. It's just so obvious, just like an elephant in the room. So yeah, and then off to Spain now, and FC Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski says something has died in him, and that he can no longer play for FC Bayern Munich. So he's keen on FC Barcelona. Apparently that's where he said he wants to go to. But then based on salary and everything, we all know the financial issues that FC Barcelona are having. So it's taking a while. And then if this one drags on for much longer, maybe other big European sides will begin chook eye, because at the end of the day, if Barca no fit pay, you need to find clubs so that he no go end up for one kind of tight situation with 1 week to go in the transfer window. But then he still has a year left on his contract, so anybody that's bringing him on has to sign him. There's nothing free about that one. Paulo Dybala, free agent, but then Inter Milan closely monitoring and hopefully wrapping up this transfer as soon as possible, trying to move him over from Turin to Milan, the blue side of Milan. Anybody will sign this boy, it could be good signing, but then at the end of the day, we'll see if he chooses to remain in Italy or he chooses to play abroad. And then another one that just won't go away, Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal FC. The transfer, the international break is officially over, and then hopefully transfers like Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal and Yuri Tillemans, the Belgian midfielder, to Arsenal as well, will start picking up steam. So those are two that we'll keep an eye on. And then finally, another Arsenal prospect, Bernd Leno, has been offered a very, very good lucrative deal to newly promoted Fulham. So Fulham, they look to sign him. He needs to play. This guy, in my opinion, is too good to be on the bench for any team. So in as much as they never really work out based on say Arsenal don't see a better goalkeeper. And let's not forget, Arsenal FC have already signed a goalkeeper in Matona from the USA. So they are looking to move him on, get some money, and at the end of the day, make some profit from that signing. And then Nemanja Matic unveiled as an AS Roma player over the week, and then this was what he had to say. He said, Mourinho is a winner and exactly what I want from a coach. What I want to do in my career is to win. We will do something big together. Don't forget, they met once upon a time at Chelsea FC and then met again at Manchester United, and now they meet again at AS Roma.
And still Mourinho, the one by him.
And then question for the day, Erling Haaland and Darwin Nunez. Which of these players is getting more goals in the Premier League next season for their new clubs? No, just tell me Haaland. No, just tell me Darwin Nunez. Tell me why. Tell me why you feel this player will have more goals than the other player. And thank you so much for your comments as always. We'll see you now for the comment section. All right, so any other person who would like to mention, we will mention. And then not forgetting, Big Rom, yes, Romelu Lukaku, another one to keep an eye on. I hear say this guy they call people for Inter Milan, say, I beg, that my house, go call the landlord, say, they come back. They tell people, say, I beg, I need to come back to Inter Milan. Apparently, he has been calling many people within the club to say, please, facilitate this, even if he's on loan. I don't mind the wage cut. I need to get out of here. So his return to Chelsea has not worked out at all, and he's looking at getting away from the club as soon as possible, so that FEC front and so that the club FEC front and everybody feel rest, so that nobody when in sweat, people will come to complain saying they sweat like this or like that. All right, guys. So that's the full breakdown of every for now. So we'll go. Which way should we go?
No, just done.
Yo, what did they hot?
Not even hot, yes.
But if you say you know like you say you know like Nunez.
Hey, my brother, you get it.
Yeah.
I will the fear and the caro.
Yeah.
But now
then this boy
remember
is
say na Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
And you
So
know,
you're choosing Nunez, huh?
Yeah, I'm choosing definitely
Okay.
over who?
As in, or your for the transfer stories now.
Yeah. Nunez. Nobody now you want. What I want to talk about now.
Okay.
Frankie de Jong.
Okay, Frankie de Jong to Manchester United.
Manchester United. He's a good player, no doubt.
Yeah.
But for that amount, there are lots and lots of Premier League proven players. If we can even go to the Spanish La Liga and use 80 million, say one by one better players, if you go
Yeah.
or else, well, now team may not get ambition, man, you no get ambition. So if they say they want cover because they get money, go buy Frankie de Jong 80 million, and something is doing them. And then for that, for the Kounde,
But then his age, first of all, an advantage. Plays for his national team, also an advantage. Has worked with Manchester United's new coach before, also an advantage.
Okay,
has worked with incoming Van de Beek before in one of the most promising Ajax sides of recent history.
True. Now let me tell you.
How many years remain for a Barca contract? At least 4, Abi?
Good.
Or 3.
Let me tell you my own. Harry Maguire plays for his national team. Advantage. He was young when Manchester United bought him. Advantage.
Okay.
Another advantage is the most expensive flop. So leave all those things. You talk through. You go one go buy. I'm not saying he's not good, though, but would you like to buy him for 80 million?
80 million euros.
80 million.
Is it as long as the Manchester United, first of all, everything will be inflated?
Now they tell you now, say now club we no get sense now. So they will definitely go and buy him like that. I'll not be surprised if Manchester United sign the deal. You can't sweet them. Now so then buy Pogba too. You sweet them. Now how far the Pogba now?
Free agent going to Juve.
More club like this. But no wahala. Let me go to Lukaku. With all the energy Lukaku is exuding into the whole him wanting to leave the club. It will be very terrible for him if he does not leave that club called Chelsea. It's going to be bad for him because the whole fans are going to be against him. And if you're not able to play now, you could imagine when the fans are against you.
Definitely, if this transfer no work out.
If it does not work out,
difficult time.
It's going to be
difficult
very
time, awkward moment, because he always the bench. He will be booed for every drop of sweat, whether in the warm up or in the play.
Exactly. And finally, for the club, we no get sense. See Erickson there. Buy Erickson. Use the money. Buy like 2 players, like the Erickson and the Nunez.
Yeah.
Put them inside your midfield. Mix these guys with Bruno Fernandes. You don't finish. You move on with your life.
I think for Man U and for Manchester United, except Ten Hag will come change something we no be before. But at the end of the day, this is a club that is one of the richest clubs in the world. You understand? So if you're signing players, you can't just be, in as much as you can sign players that will work for a system, but every transfer window, especially summer transfer windows like this, Manchester United as a club and with their commercial rating and with their level, they need to make a transfer statement always.
Now make it a mumu.
No be mumu.
Now mumu be that.
Course,
the last transfer. The last transfer when they buy big player. Not be flop.
No,
man ask you. If I were you, man ask you. You go one buy.
Their last transfer where them buy big player. Now Ronaldo wasn't a flop for them.
But you know go blame them.
Why?
Now how the markets they? If Real Madrid go Monaco go buy a standing for 80 something million.
Just
You no go
promise.
You know go fit tell me say Frankie
name now.
Dion. Frankie Dion don't prove something past that
Tchouaméni.
way from Ogoni we no get straight road. Understand? Frankie Dion now a kind of four where this man they like.
Let me ask you a
Inside
question.
touch, wait now. Inside
okay.
touch the ball, and now waiting Manchester United don't like the kind four, the kind four where man you get now a four way. Now when the ball don't reach him, he go come call person when he go pass the ball to. If the person no pick, he don't lose.
So man, ask you,
know waiting to do
talk
the
through
ball.
Chelsea.
Now because
You
of
go
how
and buy
market,
You
if
go
you
and
want
buy
buy
him
this
for
guy,
80
they're
million.
not going to release him for you for 50 million.
And they ask you,
Whether I go and buy
you
him
go
for
and buy
that
him for your club for 80 million.
If my club need them, yes.
You go buy him for 80 million.
Wait, if they go buy from broke club, back I need the money.
Who
they
use
need
the
am
money go
also.
market?
And the player age they by inside, and he's not a flop. Even for a national team, nobody they sit down for bench. For Man U as a whole, Man U no get any four. We better pass him.
Okay, let me ask a backup fan. Okay? Talk to
Okay.
you go and buy Frankie Dion 80 million. With waiting you don't play.
Back I buy him 70 million.
So no, but it,
No,
not true now.
I'm not talking a lie. As I dey ask you, you go and buy 80 million.
Why not go and buy 80
you no
million?
go buy Frankie Dion 80 million?
Why back I go buy him 70 million? How many years ago? How many years ago?
I mean,
And now he's a better player, more experienced, more of a figure for a national team. And everything.
we'll go see flop again. Anyway, let me go to the last one so that you go meet Oga them. For the comparison, it's not like a comparison. Who will score more? Nunez, Haaland.
No, leave the comparison. Just talk about another story. Then we'll get to Nunez and Haaland after now.
Okay. Yeah, for Jesus. No, not for for Jesus.
For Jesus.
Yeah, Gabriel is just see, I would really love him in Arsenal. I think he's going to be the kind of Alexis Sanchez kind of player for the Arsenal side. You know, it's going to be very, 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 very good. So, I mean, Arsenal should not waste any opportunity. Personally, as a Liverpool fan, I don't mind to buy this guy. I don't mind.
But the guy issue now, if he go really want play for Arsenal, because now a player we don't test Champions League football, you know, and any offer will come again for where they play Champions League, definitely he go and snub Arsenal.
I say in they won't consider Juventus. Juventus don't step in. They want to say
exactly.
They want hijack the deal, and it be like say that one the Champions League football we the one they promise them. They make them. It be like say they don't they draw leg for that Arsenal deal, but that's
well, I think it's Arsenal's to lose. If they don't get this thing signed up and wrapped up, then they don't lose big player. And of course, if I don't know what they are saying about Telemans, I don't know how concrete the whole story is.
They come back.
Aubameyang come back where from where?
Okay,
from there.
Now Aubameyang. All right, Max, your three.
Yeah, my three. Know how we will go start? We will not go talk about Haaland and Nunez. First, their transfer. Now their transfer. Now say Haaland. Man City don't first make a statement with Haaland.
Yeah.
Now Liverpool. Now we know how
Nunez was the reply, Abi.
Yes, Nunez now the direct reply. If you check, Liverpool be not too this serious with Nunez, but when they see the way Man City take rush, take wrap up Haaland after they don't buy Alvarez, they can't reason and say which other better. You get one time they talk about Liverpool, those guys, but they don't Liverpool. They don't reason the age.
Yeah.
So we want somebody young. We go come and when they don't look, no other better attacker, young promising attacker. We them if carry counter these people them.
Yeah.
Now Man City now we without so-called attacker. They win league. See how they pay to the league till they win them. Now with Nunez, with Haaland now, we know say they will concept another bar. Now that bar where then they said now Liverpool now where they chase them for the league because as it stands now, we just know say now those two people now go drag the league.
Yeah.
After them, 9 be the others.
Yeah.
So Liverpool don't get any choice. They don't look. I get when they ask Van Dijk and the rest of them say which of the attackers we don't worry them pass. All of them say na Nunez and all those stories and all those guys. We not all those ones then so that they will just buy. So that they will just buy.
Make them buy
make them try to convince their fans. Say this boy what he also won't play against them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's this thing, and I just be like a checkmate. But I don't buy this one, or I make yourself buy our own. Another young boy, way strong, way the banking goes, way good for head and all that.
Yeah.
So the league already, we got the Chelseas and the rest of them nothing that they do. As it stands now, nothing they don't do. These two people just they find how they go conclude their own sharp before
On time. Preseason na 1 month or now.
Not the thing. So they just want to conclude. So I just happy the way Liverpool respond to City for that one. Then the next one where I go check now.
Mane Bissouma.
Okay, Bissouma.
Okay.
Then another after these two people now, I feel say the next threat for Premiership now Tottenham. Because if you check to Kounde, they wrap up in one way to make one begin the drag players with people.
Yeah.
This Bissouma, this thing we hear them. We don't already say they don't already agree personal terms and all those kind of
things. As in from nowhere. This one came from nowhere.
They don't want the price for one big thing will just come now, come give a big salary and be confused.
Yeah.
Already they don't do this thing, and this kind of thing don't happen to Tottenham where
William.
We have said don't already do medical before they don't make call. They don't owner Chelsea, Russia owner don't call
Chelsea
it Russia
friend.
Them. So they no one take all those chances them. So I like how themselves then they wrap up their own. You don't get a second keeper. You don't sign this one. You don't sign another person. Yeah. So you go just see and say this guy and that guy way, and already in team now strong already.
Yeah.
In team strong already.
Defensively.
Now instead they make sure say for now as since I this guy now you go find out say all those their wings and all those guys then waiting for that this now then go find way now remove those guys then. You understand? All those wings and all those other French distance them.
Yeah.
So this guy when even Hallberg say we find out say of recent Hallberg never two. This season Hallberg form be drop small.
Yeah.
So I feel say this guy now a direct competition for them to step up
and to even compliment them as well.
And to compliment them, then him and Bentaco and the rest of them. Those other English boys then we full.
A strong steel with that.
Yeah. So this this transfer now very correct transfer. Haaland, Bissouma. Then once in a while Bentaco too. So you can find out.
Iron did their
boy,
and we know Kounde to be defensive. So imagine these guys then. So
that's next season. Not just allow them so first.
Exactly. Because defensively too, then they try to wrap up some this thing. So this one another good this thing. So after Man City and Liverpool, the next best one they see
now Spurs.
That
has to be the Kounde factor directly.
Yes, the Kounde factor.
Because any other coach at Tottenham, no matter the score they didn't get, they were not really rated.
Yes,
get in as much as
and Kounde, we know how we don't ginger for money and all that.
Yeah.
Then and if you check well, we have said they give 150 million, but these players the way they don't sign so far, they never even spend better money. So Kounde still gets enough cash to make big statements. This guy now just 25, the other one are free. Foster are free. The other one no too expensive.
Perisic are free now.
You understand? So inside that 150, he has only spent 25. So he still get enough money to take play around. So we could just see after they wrap up this one now, the next person way then go for again. So that one, another one, then which other?
All right, no, I just breeze through. But you can see them now, Abi.
Yeah, I can see them. Lewandowski. Now this Lewandowski own we hear say Barcelona their board supposed get not just their board, the board and say Barcelona know they like all these other Premiership teams they will not just maybe one family get them or not just one person get them or not that. Their own just be like a community something. So they're not going to get some kind decision, so they're not going to just take like say now a one man run this thing. They're supposed to put them to vote. Now with the say then get a meeting slated for 15th. So after that meeting, then they go decide whether the things the way they want to sell, because we have said they want to sell some of their TV rights, some percentage of their TV rights, and some other assets then to raise money. So if them vote for this thing and the votes come out positive, say make them sell those things, then they will get enough cash to fit wrap up most of the because if you check even the players the way they already signed with them, we are saying those players no go fit even play because they no fit register them so far. So they need that this. So I feel say if after the vote and everything, then go find way wrap up this Lewandowski because he own don't they linger too much. Then just need to wrap him up, make himself because he be big player. It's not good for that kind of big player to they wait on a club we never fit arrange
for too long.
we never fit get their acts together. So after the meeting, I sure say the outcome of the meeting will decide the next this thing. If the meeting no come out positive, I sure think they look because I say PSG said they offer him. PSG said need them and all that, but he need Barcelona. In just now back I want go first. Now that one I'm being priority. So now just do this thing. Then if with that the come up, then go register all those players the way they come. Then themselves go one because back as one make statement. Defensively said they one make statement. Even this Kounde back at the I am too.
You feel that they need to sell Frankie De Jong before most of these things go happen?
No, they need to sell Frankie De Jong because the waiting Tebas they talk now say for every
Tebas is La Liga president.
La Liga president say for every money we back spend, they're supposed to save a fourth of them. They're supposed to save 3/3 of them.
That is 1/3 of them.
Okay.
No, they're supposed
divide the money into
they're supposed to save 3/4 of that money.
Three-quarter.
They're supposed to 3/4 of that money.
Okay.
So if Lewandowski down, they just buy him for like 20, they're supposed to save 60 million. So then they look say, okay, they sell this guy. Now the reason why they don't want, now the reason why they want to sell him expensively, like if we sell him 80, if we carry 30, take wrap up this guy. Lewandowski, the highest way they go fit buy him now 30 or 35. You know go past that this thing. But Lewandowski, that make even Bayern Munich they press so that this what's his name? Mane.
Mane to Bayern.
No, Mane to Bayern. Now they want use Lewandowski money, take buy Mane. You understand? Not just their plan.
Now Bayern are one kind of club where they achieve cheap things like this.
Just leave points and fire you.
I remember saying Lewandowski even go there free.
From Dortmund.
Was a free transfer.
Yes.
When he went there. Now they don't see how they don't
surprise me.
All in this thing finish. See all this way don't give them. At the end of the day, they still want to make sure they then collect at least 30.
Something.
You know, at some point, people saw Haaland as Lewandowski's replacement. Waiting everybody think, even me too. So the thing shocked me. Say Man City can't go. So who go be their replacement?
But the reason why they see the vex, and the reason why they see the hold on, whether they feel make peace with them, making just sit there 1 year because they even look at Nunez, but when they come here, the money play with these people, then they talk. They just don't say they know if you compete with them. So they just come on hand. They just
relax.
You understand? So they just see the hope say them and Lewandowski fit just come to an agreement, make him play that 1 more year with them because right now no top attacker day. Right now we fit to go by and go replicate what this guy don't do
at all.
So themselves,
the ones who did, they don't sign them.
The ones who did, they don't sign them and all that. So now just the thing.
Interesting. Dani, which ones and you picks?
Okay. First, I'll pick Christian Erickson. A very lovely midfielder. I don't just know why Chelsea at first they look at Erickson because the creativity when he gets. We don't get them inside our midfield. At all. You know, we just get
hard workers.
We just get a Giorgio we go retain possession for you. Now the best in go fit do for you. You know, go fit give you 5 or 6 assists for the season inside the midfield. Then we get a Kovacic we go just make the runs for you, but still they lack extra thing. But this guy, now guy with the C short. As
set piece,
they see
long passes, short passes.
I remember when in the Tottenham, it gave a free kick go happen. Your keeper just your prayer and make the ball no just make the ball no just pass wall. Not be make your keeper no save him. Make the ball no just pass wall. And we no get that kind of creativity inside the midfield. After Cesc Fabregas leave, now part of the things we Lukaku suffer are from their but I know they say now only even the wingers to suffer most of that assist from the midfield. So I feel say if Chelsea fee eye this guy and get him, it will give us enough bite inside and free transfer.
As in,
No much thing there. Yes, we
supposed to drag. See, come supposed to drag their shit.
But the thing
I
is,
think them at least.
see, big team go just one hardly. Exactly. You know why? Because health. That it's not health. See, when you did big club, it did more demanding. So
Okay.
you go and play your life out,
No,
and you no go fit. You no go fit put them under that kind pressure.
Yes, even if this guy no start, one match in, one match out, guy in better pass Georgie will go run for you for 50 games.
You go fit retain
That's
position.
another
You go fit
thing.
retain
See,
position like
you
that.
can manage. You can be managed definitely if you
Yeah, you
manage.
can
am.
manage.
He don't play for team where they find results every weekend. Then they find a hot. In they play 90 minutes. Then they go come Chelsea, come kill himself. In go fit even play a role where go give him access with ball. We get people who go do the defensive work.
Exactly. Now, which I want to talk because
just they give him, maybe just they move.
yeah,
You know, go even do much work for Chelsea than the way
in the work for
they
Brentford.
even work for Brentford.
That's
Just
another thing
basically
because
get the
at
ball.
the bigger club,
Basically,
yes.
Use your passes to
Just
open
use
spaces and
just
that.
Just avail yourself
yeah.
when we are with the ball.
Mm.
Just they. So
no, but the way modern football they now and the way Premiership they now and the way Chelsea they even they play now, you know, if it get that luxury of a player just they say defensively, you know, go.
No, be like saying you no go contribute.
No, be just contribute. They need that still say everybody when they don't lose ball,
Yeah.
everybody.
What me I'm saying is where me I agree.
No, him on he own even before now, even when in they leave, even when in they Tottenham, he wasn't good defensively.
Yes.
We know Erickson as somebody they very good offensively. When they give and the ball,
Ozil.
they very creative. In they know how to flog pass, in they know those movements there. But defensively, they that good. Now, Inco even go. Congo Inter go join Conte. Conte was benching him in Inter before this hard thing happened. He wasn't a irregular in Inter. Why? Because Conte is defensive. He need person. He need the defender way when they lose ball, make him defender rough, ginger, and all those kind of things. There, he wasn't giving him that. He was benching him. Now, he can get that in hard thing. Now, I know say as Brentford then could even they regret why now 6 months then give her because Brentford they and. It gets and if another way he never really do this now in the get this guilt like when nobody was ready to take a chance on me and these people took that chance now they beg me now that kind of thing but in the talk say one play Champions League football where all of us will understand saying the big player now waiting the hungry and now waiting on the placings and all that so I know saying that dilemma like should I still stay with these people and appreciate them for what they do or should I leave if I leave will they see me as someone that is ungrateful and all that. But another thing is supposed this for this place now, this just like I can talk say for this small team, pressure not today. It just be like their best player.
Yeah.
For that midfield. So that kind of thing. But when it comes Chelsea now, by that way in lose ball 2 times or something or this thing that everybody go on, everybody all the this thing that they go begin they don't go what I say the one chopper and pressure and all those kind of things.
Yeah,
so
but you go remember when Fabregas playing under Johnson.
Now I just want to.
Fabregas was very soft. This
no much marking.
This young man strong as Fabregas then. If you collaborate for Fabregas,
because
Fabregas
you feel imagine Eriksen, Gallagher Kante, or Eriksen, Kovacic Kante. You get the more of we all know who they do more of the sweating work. You understand?
Yeah.
So
but
we don't talk even before now.
Even the Kante form drop.
Now we talk. He's a world class player.
Yeah.
If he use 1 or 3 weeks or 1 month pick up form again, and then you're seeing the old Kante again. The thing I say, if he goes to Chelsea, definitely he's a bigger club.
Yeah.
There's more pressure and everything. But at the end of the day, he will be able to no be today meet. Even in as much as no club was taking, he was still playing for Denmark. You understand? Can't tell me say the pressure for Chelsea, even in as not a big club, but then pressure playing for your country is also there.
Against,
and then Brentford, they chase something. They not just come Premier League.
Yeah.
There was actually a point where it was looking like, okay, they won't drag them into relegation battle. Against Chelsea, I think he had for Stamford Bridge, about 4 blocks. Erickson, defensive block.
I see.
You understand? So we run edge to edge during that game. It's not just about him not being good defensively, but he go get players who go do more of the work, and then they can afford him that luxury. Because once you will be talking about Chelsea whole last season, I say, in as much as Lukaku didn't do well, there's no creator in that midfield.
But this guy not even the good Chelsea because the man you win.
No, we never talk saying the good Chelsea. All we are saying is that the suitability to Chelsea.
Yeah, no, that one. But the man you now even the press for him. Man you not even need him.
How?
Man you already have. Wait, now man you already have a Bruno Fernandes that does not even mark. Imagine adding this other guy again. This guy and Bruno Fernandes almost the same thing. Now at offensive playing and passing and all those kind of things. Now what then they good at? Imagine having two Bruno Fernandes. Why you need person like this Bissouma now we don't go.
Now we still I want to talk. If they can sign a good number 6,
that's it.
If they can sign a good number 6 to sit there, he gets all they need to do now. Just tell Fred McTominay to come in for Europa League and all those things.
And
they play Fernandes, Erickson. We all know Ten Hag. You know any point where Ten Hag go come they play two defensive midfielders.
Even pray make Ingo Man you because if them buy Frankie De Jong, imagine midfielder Frankie De Jong as 4, Erickson and Fernandes to pin like this
side by side.
Guy for anything we make their 2 pick one bad form. Their midfield go worse past anything with Liverpool or City. Because this now too. Because me, you know the quality with Fernandes get. Now why I'm not even praying go because if he go do well. No,
because he go worry because there is a likelihood that he go do so well
for the team. No, you know I want guy to do so well for mine.
Fernandes don't talk now. Frankie De Jong for the City for 6 rather.
Fernandes no say Fernandes no sabi mark. I believe say na the usage of coach. If Fernandes go Man City, you know what tell me say Fernandes
no dey mark.
Fernandes go mark. Now how the coach wants me you play, now you go play. And how
I talk based on how they don't play so far.
But there's a new coach now. New coach now.
No, the new coach. They know the game play now. We talk how these players.
But we know what thing the new coach they do before him come.
We never done with these players. See, even
for Ajax, that time it was Frankie De Jong sitting 6.
I know.
And then Van de Beek, and what's that his name? We scored free kick against Real Madrid with the full hair. I don't forget that name. But then that's how it was. In they play two pivots and then 1-10. You get in the rather play 2 midfielders, proper midfielders. And then even Frankie De Jong, we know how many times he get when I don't know whether I remember that picture when he sit Modric for ground, sit and down when he gets so. Frankie De Jong is not even that kind of defensive midfielder. That number 6 he gets. He does the job you get, but he's more of a progressive number 6. Man, just say if I say Jorginho on steroids, you understand? Everything that Jorginho wishes to be, now Frankie De Jong already be. Faster. In terms of athleticism, finding the passes, moving the ball, and even progressing the ball. So who knows? We'll see. Your next one.
Okay, my next one is Paul Pogba.
No, Paul Pop.
Yeah, Polo. That Juventus team don't lack the same Erickson way Chelsea don't lack. Now we think Juventus don't lack for some time since. Pogba leave that Juve. I feel say they never fit replace Pogba up till now because the goals in the field create from that midfield, they never forget them. The long range passes when they drop, they never forget them. And Juve now one of the biggest clubs for Europe. Maybe say for Champions League, everybody they find them hot. Just give us Juventus. You go knock them home and away go out. Or even if see when we play them for group stage, they manage beat us for their home. That night where they come Stamford Bridge, I was as sure as that day in a Champions League day for them to lose. The losing just the smell for their body. So this Pogba going back to Juve now, he go play with enough freedom. Now the team, the fans love.
That's another thing. Pogba is a player that needs love.
Today the JC, the hands of every fans where they come, and nothing. They give player confidence like fans love, even if you know good. But for the sake of say your fans, you go do well, and you know how the team they and the Italian league. No much pressure for the Italian league. Space there for them to play. No much close marking like England way. Even if your ball knock by enter, then go still tell you say you get luck, say you score that goal. You understand?
Yeah.
And that Juventus team, nobody go feel say one can see Pogba for bench. You go play with enough freedom. Then Juventus already get a number 9 where they very young, they find goals. So Pogba go just work with and direct. So I feel say him going back to Juventus now very, very good decision for him. Then my third person here is this Leicester boy. Elements. Yeah. Going to Arsenal, man. If Arsenal fit close eye do this day, a very good one for them for this season. Very good one, because now if you see waiting go add to that Arsenal midfield, now upgrade of Xhaka, you know,
Big fat upgrade.
That's extra headache where Xhaka they give. When result no they go where the discipline to keep yourself in order, make your team bounce back.
Yeah.
Xhaka no get on, but this guy goes there, he gets energy, he gets the pass, the passes, and he no go bring any controversial press issue or in come out or in do like this, come the team. He go really give that Arsenal midfield enough stability.
Yeah.
So I feel say if Arsenal board want give Arteta something for the season, because I never know why Arsenal no they even make much move for players. Fine, I know say Chelsea never buy much, but at least you they see speculations, you they see where we dey. Now just 1 or 2 we will never buy. But you go see now at the end of the day now they can carry 30 million, give Arteta say this 30 million now carry premiership for us. So, but I feel say if Arsenal fit make this deal done, it will really improve their midfield. Where so.
Nice one. All right. So that's about it. We've discussed everything in detail. So everybody has picked 3. Don't forget our question of the day is Darwin Nunez and Erling Haaland. Which of these players will score more goals and why? Don't just mention a name and then go away. Tell us why you feel this player will score more goals. So also let us know in the comment section what you think about the major stories that we've picked up so far. And then let's get ahead into the comment section. We'll take some comments and then from there we open the studio and start taking your calls. Let's just see. Okay, Emmanuel Chuk said, remember, La Liga filed a complaint to UEFA against Man City and PSG, accusing them of breaking FFP rules. Very true. Very true. James says, Arsenal don't sign Osimhen, Jesus, Tillemans, Hickey, Rafinha, Skamaka, and Kunku, Lori Hero.
For FIFA now.
Norbert Udem Madu says, Arsenal, my club, what is our problem? Every club they go market, they buy. Favante says, Arsenal, a Finnish club. Ezenwa Sunday says, Nunez is a Uruguayan. He's a Uruguayan Lukaku. First touch is bad, and you have Salah and Diaz who are not ready to pass the ball to him. Salah wants to be the main man, and Haaland has men who will create the chances for him.
Bad touch.
Interesting.
Yeah. Very.
DJ T Flame said Haaland because enough people there to feed them. I look at this and say, Karibi, focus. Paul James says Osimhen is better than this Nunez for me. Whoo! Gang.
No be smoking.
Owen Scott says both will do well. Too much creativity around them. Inception Art says Erling Haaland because City play more as a team than Liverpool. Liverpool will witness greedy attackers this season. Osimhen Wata Emmanuel says Haaland is the best for sure. If you know, you know. I mean, if you know now. Favante Haaland will score more goals because he's going to take all the penalties. Meanwhile, Nunez no go see anyone because of Salah. Gideon Oluwajomi Loju says, do you think Chelsea is a serious club?
Dani, answer.
I don't need that. That's not the question, but yes, man, just answer. Yes, Chelsea is a serious club.
Sullivan Nubia says Haaland will score more goals. So Haaland, I think, don't prove himself. Well, Nunez, I think, is a one-season wonder, but in Liverpool team, I think he will prosper. But I will still go with Haaland. Man City will be more creative. Alabike Inde says Nunez is underrated. Chibike B. Bartholomew said Liverpool wants to sign an out Danjuma.
I was hearing something about that. The Danjuma
Earlier
story.
on in the transfer window shop, but not now. Ababa Hosu says, please, it is an abomination to compare Nunez to Haaland. Haaland is at another level. Now, Haaland comparison is with Mbappe. Haaland will score nothing less than 40 goals next season. Hey, boo, 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 boo. Mado. Chris Triple C says Liverpool signed Minamino because of what he played against them in Champions League. Now they are going for Nunez again. I laugh out loud.
Because in seats Van Dijk for ground.
You get remember Kabi, they do that kind of thing too. When anybody worry them, then go rush go sign them.
If you just see,
Even Chelsea they do that thing too.
we never do unto
You
it.
never do them.
Never do.
You know, remember when Torres scored 2 goals?
No be-
Hang 2 goals against Ona.
Torres on a charity buy, and the reason
no
why
concern anybody.
Tottenham even signed this Bissouma now because of say Roman Abramovich don't go. If not, as him just
As
agree
he
personal
has
terms,
say-
Bissouma carry their J's they come.
No puller, come with that.
They enter Stamford Bridge.
Hey, God. Oh.
I know say na Tottenham fans are people as man.
Jerry Clooney said, you know, Man City has been playing this first 9 game. Now with Haaland, there will be new system and he will become the focal point of the club. Will the club prosper in the new system?
Very good talk with that. Very good talk with that.
McMike says it will shock everyone. Both will flop cause too much expectation and pressure.
I don't think that's true.
But then,
I'm like, okay, me, I know Haaland. You see Haaland own, I'm
but
sure.
you see Haaland doing
That guy, no, nothing like pressure.
Guy,
He
you
go
see
first.
Haaland doing. Ha,
No, I'm
Haaland
not sure.
don't have problem.
No, Haaland na goal machine, but this Haaland only just they do me like when you they talk to Nunez, they do you like Caro. This Haaland owner still they do me like Caro. You know, so when Liverpool be sell
Fernando Torres.
can't use that money. That money now Liverpool can buy Caro. That Caro was 30 million pounds.
Are we really comparing
35.
Caro to
No,
Haaland?
no. The man finish. Make my
I
statement.
beg, don't make me
No,
feel.
make my statement. That season, he get the way Caro be take shine when in the Newcastle.
He scored everybody now. The big club, they
They
die
carry
in
head. They score
How many
them
goals
up
he
and
had
down.
with now?
We get one period they just score goal in here.
I beg, we can't be. We don't make your point. Make your point.
Now, as them sell Torres 50
Adama.
million now, they can't carry 35 million pounds inside that money.
that night.
Go buy
Buy Caro.
Go buy Caro. Can't carry the small change where remain now. Go buy
Buy
Suarez.
Still
At the end of the
day.
day, now Suarez now come perform. The way they spend big money for flop, they're going to send them on loan to Newcastle and different places. Now, these people now, I think does this similar now. They don't go buy Alvarez now. We just be like Suarez. Go buy Haaland now. We they like Caro.
You know, person they tell you.
Yeah, propagandist.
Oh no, now they tell you. You know, tell you he man the king discuss.
So it just say like that, but I know say Haaland don't prove himself over time. He's just 21 years and he does go over 160 something career goals already.
Yeah.
So I would just know say and the kind way Man City they play with the kind people the way they get the Kevin De Bruyne and all those people there will just know say the kind food we go. If I waiting we just make Haaland not to perform now injury. We will not say the injury prone. So he get one niggling injury where they worry him. If that thing still continue, it will affect the season. But now the reason why they still get Alvarez will just slot in whenever in the injured.
That is
But
not
with that injury, I know say Haaland will score.
the best
That
thing.
40 goal where somebody talk, I believe say Haaland without injury go score 40. For no be Premiership goals, so 40 goals for
All
City,
comps.
all competition.
The best thing now make 2 defenders just agree. I know I'm complete.
May they not put their hands together.
We go just
Willy Bolly
we
and
also sign
Konakoli.
them. We also sign them the following season. When they all do damage this season, then the following season they go play. 2 of them go play Champions League football.
Then another thing with Haaland, now say he get high in the play. They play the way with defenders they always come. Like say he get high in they take command from defenders. They meaning they do that thing with him and defenders. They always they jam and all those things.
I don't miss Burnley. Burnley for do this one.
By the way, Burnley's new coach Vincent Kompany.
Company.
Okay, Mo, just go around the table for this one. And the Carroll's highest Premier League goals in one season. The highest when he hit Premier League goals one season.
You they ask us.
They ask on a man, I guess.
Now that one, that is where be the Newcastle before they sign.
How many?
No be 12.
12, 13. Dani.
Say the switchy. Say 12, 13. Like say
how many you want talk now? Talk now.
I don't talk my own.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I mean, 12.
Max, is that your final answer?
Yeah, that is.
This man know the answer.
I know say you know the shit.
Don't mind them.
Okay. Let's score 9.
9.
See how they insult this man.
A 35 million pound player. So then do Liverpool darkness cover before they carry that money go.
You know say that Mumu England hype. Now stupid. You don't even know those people say
10 league goals.
10.
Okay.
10. 9, 10 happy. Rush. Go buy rubbish.
Go Zankaro.
And I don't see that since the stadium wanna be that time. Say
they change the way they carry sign Suarez. Now Suarez not going to deliver for them. Even when
they 80 million, give us.
Even when they Suarez is for bench for them. Suarez was sitting for him.
See waiting to them for that money because as Roma price them 35, they no agree. Me and my brother don't sleep. Nothing anybody now the following morning we just anybody just say they don't do Torres. As Liverpool see the 60 million, as soon as they push Torres like they go punish you.
Now you want hold our destiny bar or more.
Then he's rush like this say Andukaru I come.
But looking into this Haaland case.
By the way, the link is now in the comment section, guys. So just click on it, enter the studio. If you see a studio full notification, panic not. Just relax, okay? At that point, it's one man in, one man out. So it's 2 minutes per call. 2 minutes per call. Don't forget
City girls.
If you are not here at the beginning of the show, I'll just run by every Karibi. Just hold that point. No worry, I'll get back to you. So if you're not here at the beginning of the show, if you were not here at the beginning of the show, let's just roll all the opening credits again. All right, so market people. So basically, our fundraiser for the World Cup is still running. Five people. I say 5 people. Now to carry 3 people go. So this is where we are to our target. Currently on 87,000 naira, and we are heading to 5 million. Nothing is too small. Remember, nothing is too big. Whatever you have, I beg, just add it. Because small now from one they use count to. So thank you so much. We have a PayPal link in the description and also have a Nigerian bank account for anybody that would like to make donations to the cause to help us as well. We try to make that dream trip to Qatar to watch the World Cup, and I've just been informed by a couple of people that are definitely going. Tickets done the scarce, small for some of the games. So the earlier we wrap this up, the better. So we are looking to run this this fundraiser from now till probably ending of middle of July, because that one even they late from the person who I talk to. The person say that time even they late, but then between now and middle of July we'll see what we can get. Hopefully we'll be able to get something sizable and meet up our target so that we can go with we can be there and run things and bring you content and make it mad for everybody that's watching. All right, Karibi, you had something to say about Haaland.
Okay, yes. The Bundesliga, we all know that it's not as competitive as the Premier League.
Yeah.
And there's a case for when you're an injury-prone player. Haaland is injury-prone. So I think there's going to be a bit of an issue because the kind of defenders they meet here, not the people who want to play with you. You understand? So I think, but look at South Americans. That's another case. Look at South Americans. All of them, they're strong.
And it's strong.
Yeah.
They are very strong players. So, and go talk about the Suarez. When Suarez come the Liverpool, very strong. So, I believe, I believe, that other guy will actually perform person.
Why they call that? Who be that other guy?
Alvarez.
Oh, I think
I believe Alvarez could actually
only the way that boy said
that guy is looking very strong.
Aguero don't tell him something.
I tell you.
I swear. All right, let's begin. So start taking calls. Let these people of the world. I beg, let's not forget. Let's try and keep it timely. So I'll just run by everything that we talked about, and then you can add up anything. First of all, Romelu Lukaku trying to push a loan move back to Inter Milan. Yus Bissouma is going to Tottenham as per speculations. Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich, loading. Erling Haaland to Man City, done. Darwin Nunez to Liverpool, done. Aurelien Tchouameni to Real Madrid, done. Renato Sanchez to AC Milan, loading. Paul Pogba to Juventus, loading. Frankie de Jong to Manchester United. He get as he be. Jules Kounde to Chelsea. The story continues. Christian Erickson to any club that's willing to do the needful. Free agent right now. Loading. Robert Lewandowski to FC Barcelona. Loading. Paulo Dybala to Inter Milan or any other club that's willing to take the free agent off the market. Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. Loading. Yuri Tillemans to Arsenal. Maybe. And then Ben Leno to Fulham. Maybe Nemanja Matic to AS Roma, done and dusted. And finally, Imoni with our beautiful kit, Abi Match, looking so fly. All right, let's go into the matter at hand. Benjamin Nelson, you're up. Benjo.
Hello, Benji.
Benji. Benoski. Benji, are you there? Benjamin, no deal. Benjamin. Okay. Looks like Benjamin is absent. Let's move on to the next person. Inyis LFC, are you there?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, so we are with you. How far now? Welcome.
How far, my brothers? I'm happy to be the studio today. Last time when I entered on a studio, I don't know what thing got me off. I don't feel get access anymore. I'm a
sorry. Yeah. Welcome, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So I come from Texas anyway. I did Texas. I've been following you guys. Yeah, I've been following you guys for a very long time. When you guys started, though, but I haven't been able to call. The last time I tried to call, I wanted to talk to the Arsenal guy, but I couldn't get through. But I'm glad that I'm in today. I'm very glad that I'm in.
Okay. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm very happy what you guys are doing.
This is the first time,
Yeah, I'm a first time. I'm a first time caller.
You don't talk since.
I'm a first time caller, bro. Yeah.
Welcome, man. Welcome, man.
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan. Yeah.
Yes, it's glad to see.
Okay. So I just want day quick so that I go just come off on our faces. I just want touch about Haaland and Nunez issue. Then I'll be off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Haaland is a good player, no doubt about it. To be honest with you, he's good. I have seen him sometime play, but not all the time because I don't watch German leagues. So and Benfica, I haven't seen Nunez, but that few 90 minutes plus 90 minutes I saw him play, he was good. Both Anfield and away match, he was good.
Yeah.
And talking about if both of them who go score better goal, no, brother. Premier League is very different from all where they are coming from. And I'm going to touch only about the clubs they are coming into. For me, I'm going to defend my club, which I know of. Man City, I'm not going to talk much about Haaland. Nunez, if you watch Liverpool's structure of bringing in players, there has never been any flop from Jurgen Klopp. Even the ones that we are seeing as flop, they are still better players, like Minamino. He's leaving, but he's good. He is still a good player. Even from Liverpool, he delivered. He showed why we bought him, but it's not up to that standard. We can let him go. Nunez, I would say Klopp has never bought a player who's going to flop. He has never done that. And I want to say, I had somebody comment say that because Man City round up Haaland deal, that's why Liverpool went. No. Maxi, I heard you earlier when you guys started this show today, you said something like that.
And
earlier,
I said the same thing too.
No. Liverpool has been following Nunez for over 2 seasons. Not today. Liverpool know they go for players anyhow because somebody they are neighbor, they go players. They come because of no.
No
Liverpool
be
has structure.
waiting with the talk. See waiting we talk. No be like say we talk say on I never the follow am since them born. Waiting we talk and say implementing the signing with the seriousness, the speed, and the money that was involved. Implementing it as quick as it was. No worry. You get why.
I get what you talk, but I don't want to make the impression being saying that because say Man City go for Haaland now, why Liverpool they go for Nunez? No.
You know why the team they like that? Because immediately you just enter say no be because of them buy Haaland. Now make on sign Nunez. The picking with their house just start to shout. No worry.
Daddy, I don't do the right thing. Hello, Daddy.
Come back and I just do because now the only way for now to fit reply Man City
to counter.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us.
Exactly. Thank you guys, and I appreciate what you guys are doing. You guys are doing great job. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. You guys make us happy, and have a wonderful day, guys.
You too, man. Thank you so much. You. Shout out to the baby, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. He's my son. He's playing. He's going to be registered very soon to play. Start playing soccer.
Chelsea boy.
No way, Chelsea. Now I'm sure that they carry him go. May him go play for Liverpool. I beg.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
All right, bye, guys. Bye.
Right. Big up. Very nice way to start. All right, let's go to Ugo. Not the way you spell
Ugo, you make mistake.
Ugochi.
Welcome, Johnny.
How far, bros?
We're there with you.
Well done. I speak from Mozambique.
Wow.
We signed you. Welcome. First time.
First time.
Wow, welcome.
Big up. Nice one. Welcome, man.
So I want to talk about FC Porto and Benfica, how they sell their players.
Interesting.
They will buy a player, and if that player does good in one season, they will try everything possible to market that player and sell it immediately because the value of that player will be high.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, Liverpool bought that guy Diaz from Porto. Now they are buying Nunez.
Very true.
So about Nunez, he only played like one season at Benfica, right? And made this sudden impact.
Yeah.
They are talking about Uruguay, South American players being strong. I am not sure about that because Luis Suarez is a different beast too. He's not the Darwin Nunez. And for Haaland is a different monster also. He'll do good at Manchester City. That's no doubt. Pep know what he's doing. But one thing they worry me is Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea guy. Chelsea, they do any movement. They worried. Are they so worried?
Sorry.
No midfielder, no defense, no attack. So I want to ask Dani, what thing they happen?
Market don't change.
Wetin dey happen be say no be like say money no dey. Already there is available 200 million. Do you understand? But everything is going through.
See, another thing about that money where Abramovich talks go the day every year. It's not just for transfers.
Yes, I know.
So club management, buying of fuel, other things follow inside.
Any incoming player is going through 2K. Now him and team now they decide. Now him and team they do the scouting. Nobody they just come now say bring this player come. So now him, me and you now suppose they ask, but are they very confident that people like Dembele? I know how that Dembele did. Dembele already at the age one I see him as a Chelsea player because him and Barcelona discussion, they go as
I think they said they just even rejected the last attempt to.
Yes.
So
I know say if person like Odoi they play for us, Dembele go likely one side. And the extra thing we just need now from now till Sunday to just wrap up now this sweating engine to just go back to in sweating company. Then immediately that sweating engine go. Then we'll find less sweating engine. Just bring we go just do one or two. Even this Gabriel Jesus too. At the fee say if Lukaku now just go, that striker talk now go come alive. So at the sweating engine now, maybe our prayer men go back to we are in the sweat from. So that's good job.
Ugo, thank you so much. Your time is up.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
All right, nice one. Thanks for joining us.
Ugo, you too much.
Ugo.
you get to understand from the analysis. So. Say because Nunez no be Suarez. But we talk based on say if you be South American, say you did good.
You did good.
Say based on the kind of physicality and everything. So Ugo. I don't understand.
You get that Suarez just do. One Insabi dive.
So
they bite people too.
One Insabi dive. As you hold on too much now, it don't chew your ear.
So what did they try talk now?
Once about Suarez, they say is not known like this strong striker.
What the?
Suarez, you know, go feed the count strong strikers. You put Suarez inside. Suarez sabi come off. Suarez, sabi come on body.
Nah, lie you. First of all, you see a player we know injury prone.
Wait now, Rudiger tell and say just shift, and in the shift they go.
Nah, lie, leave that thing.
I say shift.
Rudiger
tell and to shift.
Nah, lie, me I know Suarez to be person way if he wants score, he see opportunities. He go put him body.
Suarez no dey lift with ball.
See, say for a number 9, you know compare him. You know get any.
You know they like them Cavani now.
Not be important to see. So
that's what you say.
They try talk. Be say he need to shy away from tackles. He need to shy away from body. He need to shy away.
See, if ball they up, anytime in the play for Liverpool, anytime in the. Anytime when they play for Liverpool,
you come up for chair where you sit down. Balance on the chair now.
for Liverpool, if ball they up, well, now.
Then you carry the man so that you feel bend. Balance.
I don't active now. Let me teach you my program. Let this man know. See, for Liverpool. If area ball they come, sweating Suarez they do, they lift with defender.
Because he no tall.
Sweating this man get 3 C. Sweating Suarez they do. Suarez go in one bend down so as you miss the ball. You go steady 9-3.
Person we no get area. Suarez no get height. What you want to give
now when they try to tell you say in they use intrigues they move. You know,
no,
this player,
you don't understand me.
Harvard.
Suarez now very good workaholic.
Now you win. I beg, more move on.
Thank you. Nah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Small time now. You can't argue with me. Say Real Madrid no beat you for final.
Divine, Baka.
If you allow me talk something, we talk that rubbish.
Hello, welcome.
Baka, good evening.
Divine, welcome.
On need divine touch, well done.
Maxi,
Yeah.
Alpha.
I did fine. We dey hope say that our meeting will go well.
You go well. The only person I want to come back and Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Now only Lewandowski want me just come back. And Dani,
This coming Saturday, I get one birthday party.
Guy, wetin dey do you now? See, Daniel, you get wetin I want to talk now before I start to the talk.
Okay.
You want to talk before I start to the talk? Okay.
I want to talk something before I enter the main cocoa. Sure you get. Daniel,
Time needed, wait.
una get luck say, Chelsea get luck say you know meet back at the time we be say back at the hot. That MSN period. This thing where they talk now, you know they talk am. Sure you get when you talk say Rudiger do this thing for Suarez, do this thing. You get luck say Chelsea back and no meet that time. Man, no talk again.
I get luck say we know me too now this season too.
Forget that one.
Okay.
That one aside. About Darwin Nunez and Haaland. I believe say Haaland, that guy, that guy go cause problem for Premier League.
Go cause
that guy
injury problem.
Firstly, Haaland gets creative players past Nunez. Haaland get maybe like 6 or 7 creative players. De Bruyne, Foden, Mahrez, name them plenty for Man City. But Liverpool, Luis Suarez, Salah, they selfish. You know, go on they give and ball.
Salah 9 top assists for Premier League last year, you know.
I know it's not the talk. Salah they selfish. I know it's not the talk.
This guy now, they say he get 9 top the assist table last season. They say they selfish.
Yeah, you know me now. That one know me. I know it's not the talk.
The kind chances when they get if of it double that assist, if saying they give people the way opponent.
Yes.
But nobody get assist pass him. All the people we know they selfish.
That one day now. That one day.
No matter.
I like that talk. All the people don't get selfish. Selfish person.
This man get 2 targets. He talk I'm saying for the beginning of the season. He say Hurricane win top assist and top goal last season. Saying one top and this season. And his target this is what 40 goals. He win Premier League Goldie Boots, win top assist, and you are still calling him greedy. Man, I feel it's just a propaganda thing against the man, Sha. All these greedy people they talk. Go on, I beg. Sorry, I won't finish your time. No verse.
Well, so and about those South American strikers, we thought say the other guy thought say no strong. That guy, man, no talk. South American strikers, person like Aguero. He thought say no strong. Luis Suarez, Cavani, Diego Forlan them.
Man,
Carlos Tevez.
Carlos Tevez them.
When you don't beat them for finals 2 times, they know it to talk again. That's it. My brother.
Divine, thank you so much.
I don't talk.
Divine, too much. Divine, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you. Good night. Have a nice day.
You play 3 finals. That one a record we set. No club don't play 3 finals without scoring 1 goal. I never go 3 finals without scoring 1 goal.
All right, guys, we don't drop the link again. I'll be dropping it one more time. So all you need to do is just click on the link. Once you click on the link will take you to the website. Once you reach the website, just allow the website to use your camera and your microphone if you're new on the website. And then from there, you go fill in your name. Once you fill in your name, you come into the studio. If you see a studio full notification, fear not. Just keep trying. I'm trying. You really one person steps out, just like Divine don't step out. You go feel step in, and then you join us from there. Thank you so much. Ernest, are you there?
Ernesto.
Okay, Ernest, no day.
If I say network, they worry.
All right, Ernest, didn't they? Let's move on to the next person. Okay, James, welcome.
James S.
Hey,
hello, my people.
Hello, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, how's everyone?
Very well, very sharp.
Now I don't know. Thanks for what you're doing, keeping us, giving us content.
Thank you so much for enjoying the content.
This man a regular.
Yes, sir. By God's grace, we go try. They remember they gather money small, and contribute towards your. We go try contribute towards your effort. to-
Amen, amen. Now so
Thank
God
you
will
so
use
much,
you.
I
Now so God
appreciate
will
you.
use you. Thank you.
Yeah, by God's grace.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. Maybe you know or not,
All right.
but
Okay,
yeah,
no wonder your voice.
yeah, you are
We
right
really need
because
you.
I suppose the vex, I suppose the para
Yeah.
because as you don't see what they go on now. I be with Arsenal.
Yes,
It
so
did no be rocket science. You see, you can't dey show me the picture. No be rocket science.
You are reminding
So
him of his
no,
misery.
no show me be so my own oh, because I go vex. This guy,
okay, sorry. Jesus, what did they
he-
control my hand?
he
Jesus
don't-
Christ. Hey,
you see, you don't show. I don't know what the Warriors, but in a way, Sha, I go say maybe this guy has got a year left, isn't he? So this guy
Yeah.
even talk and there was a time where this guy talk and he even mention Arsenal. Say he go like come Arsenal. He even mention Arsenal name, the guy himself. And apart
Yeah.
from that, this guy, the small thing where I feel say maybe with other teams, with the scare with other clubs, he get this small case where he get, where court case like that.
That court
So the
rape case, bro.
Yeah, so the outcome is not known. If not, I think say even Tottenham no go get him. But Arsenal, me I know too, even though without that case, Arsenal and so mention, we go they mention. I mean, I've been an Arsenal fan too for 30 years. I mean, I'm a red member. I buy
Wow.
red member for myself and my son. The only thing
Wow.
where I know they buy ticket, whether they buy season ticket, that because of the nature of my work. So last week I did buy red member because anytime where I get chance, I go feel get ticket because that will give you chance to feel get ticket. I checked my account last week. I don't know. They don't come on money for the season, red member.
You can imagine.
If you can
Arsenal,
imagine
they
for
find
what?
out hot.
Sorry.
And you know what? They increase the money, sef, not because for more money. They increase the money.
The money go up,
Over
bro.
what?
Che,
The money they go up. In London, now Arsenal ticket they cost the part. Upon what? This nonsense.
To come watch waiting now.
To come watch waiting. See, if Arsenal they middle table, it no go vex me. If I dey support him where they middle table, you know go. I go know say that there we dey. We just make effort. No be team. We look at how we take a mess up with top four. So what you won't give fan again? Now to encourage fan, do all this signing and all this. You go they mention names and all.
At least
all
give discount for some kind things,
I mean,
what cost before.
I tell you what, if you look Arsenal history, I mean, I dey follow Arsenal. Even my son nearly because he played for their soccer school and something, but ended up in another club anyway. So Arsenal history, if you look at Arsenal history be say if not be fans, if not be the fan base where we dey, our owners they are messed up. Now, we fans, they where we they holla, oh, this player, now they make them they sign players at times. If you see most players where we don't sign, now fan influence signing.
Yes.
Honestly, so what are they doing? Edu and the rest of them, we are in a mess. Honestly, it's very sad. And Haaland and Nunez, I think injury free. I think Haaland will probably get more goals. But that saying, Nunez is a very good player. Although you say one season, I remember even Suarez did even recommend him for Barcelona at the time. So he's a really good player. He's good using both feet and again for heading again. So in there, and you go see say Liverpool get somebody where they go call proper 9, unlike Firmino and Jota and this. I see say that way the guy go get more goal. The guy go get goal. And I know say
James,
Salah
thank you
go
so
try
much.
to do a whole this thing, but so it will be very tight. I know both of them will do well. Injury free, especially for Haaland.
Okay. All right, James, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your thoughts.
Thank you.
I know, no cry too much, I beg. Don't mind them.
They pay me, honestly.
Now they tell you, I mean, no cry, sorry.
That's what I
Wait.
Yeah, sorry.
Arsenal, I see.
Wait.
You see this way Arsenal they do. Somebody don't complain now before.
Mm.
Then go gather all this money finish to buy players from fans. So now in the sleep, now Arsenal go
Imagine.
go Yaka, go collect 2K.
They even collect waiting past the way they collect before.
Go collect the money now. Say the one is and ask buy players now. Tomorrow now they will come call Arteta. So I collect this 30 million. Make sure say you will
Win league.
If you don't win this league, finish second.
Ernest, are you there?
Hey, my guys, I greet you now.
Aha. Welcome.
You are too much. You don't see where you try to join us.
You don't
welcome.
come. You say you don't come now. Your face
Don't
show.
come.
Welcome, man.
Welcome.
It's too much. My Liverpool fans, I greet you.
Hey, I need to see your face, but okay, welcome.
You know, I beg, I beg, a Barca fans or Chelsea fans, I greet you now. This Chelsea
Well
fans are
done,
too
we
like,
greet you first.
We
your
hear you.
man say,
We hear you.
but I say, like,
Thank you.
for that Haaland issue, Haaland is one of the best strikers, you know.
Mm.
Who Liverpool, me need that for Liverpool before Man City collect am.
Mm.
I know that threat to any team for that England. Who would that Chelsea win it? So Chelsea need down.
Sure.
And this guy for this Liverpool new guy, Nunez. That guy now our best striker be that for the season. Who want you enter? You know they stop
So,
anything.
Mama-
So
Make I ask you one question, I beg. Eh? You know, so
Okay.
just they go on and all on Nunez, which means say Nunez guy most likely now go play top 9 for us. Abi?
now go play. Nobody now. Maybe
So Jota now will come be for bench. Oh. Now so this life don't
just
they?
not fair the start like say maybe in 1 year start. Now when Liverpool get problem with them, when Fabinho get injury, when injury worry Fabinho, now just at the start
True.
say one start.
Yes, no.
Oh,
You
man.
understand?
You know, but you know what it all because when Jota starts, we look Jota as now the main top 9
Yes,
Liverpool
now.
they find.
Yes.
Just not
But
good
he has
He's
never
not a
been
top
a
nine.
top 9.
Mm.
He
just dey occupy space.
He go just come do that thing where
fine. Now wait
that game don't they lack. But we been just know say now that kind super
Sub kind of player.
super sub
No, the-
and majority of time when they start they
Yes.
give Liverpool team for the first half that team
You know
wey
they
be
give
say
any-
they
Yes,
get.
Arsenal, though.
Yeah.
Unless it
If
come from
we
bench.
don't-
It make sense.
our
As a sub.
Champions League. When they change up, put you not play anything for
No,
Champions
no
League.
man,
no-
that one they get some kind of matches you go just swallow you. That one.
Mm.
that
No
one.
man,
Brother,
no man. They happen.
you know play-
They happen.
This Nunez, so if he come up behind, if he play anywhere,
And you know it's in the funny. It's in the funny now. Say now we get person like Jota for bench. Why some clubs they
No even get am for their
why
starting 11.
some clubs the attacker say if they say they want go? What a poor club.
they not be a post player now. They not be a post player.
Ernest, thank you so much. Jare.
Thank you.
You too much. I agree to that.
So much,
Well done, brother. We salute you.
Good time.
Yeah, and I know say again when we dey tip Jota, say Jota now him don't get that 9 position. Say,
No, not
say
at all.
he don't come to bench Firmino.
Exactly.
Now, so you go carry no say this
He actually
this
bench
word-
Firmino
this
too.
word no dey fair. Just when Jota they feel okay, my turn don't reach, man,
Oh,
come shine.
But
They go bring.
but
But another one, it shows the ambition of the team.
Jota
Yeah,
said
They don't say and say Jota.
He was just there to do a job for the
And
meantime.
another thing they don't say and say this competition no be with person like Jota as 9.
Exactly.
They
I
go
think
take-
that's
They go
another
take
thing.
this thing.
Yes, that's another thing.
They need to make a McHugh statement this thing to counter these people.
Yeah.
no time had they ever see that Jota like consistent threat. You go just come do us 19 and don't lost like 2 weeks. You go come
Okay, do
back.
us 19. Okay, so you used to
Arsenal,
doing us 19.
You all come do and don't move. Do my idea when don't move. Maybe do Chelsea don't move.
do
But
my idea.
that consistent way Liverpool go need to follow up City. No be Jota. No be Jota.
All right, let's take comments. Put for the comment section. We'll never forget to now. So let's take some comments in the comment section.
You can't tell I say don't forget that.
Marvelous John says Osimhen now is better than Nunez, Haaland, and Osimhen. Okay, Osimhen now is better than Nunez and Haaland. Nunez, Haaland, and Osimhen are in the same level. Biko.
My brother, the way you read them, you try. Nice one, man. Now you put the punctuations and everything. Well done.
Popular Problem says Baka broke. I wonder how they won't sign all these players. Christensen, Alonso, them say still won't buy Kounde. Sapa never catch on and finish, but Bissouma na better still sha. Kai, Chelsea need better DMO.
Nobody talk about Liverpool need a GM.
You get one impression and one correct. The Baka broke. Not be like say money no day or like all these free players them. But it just be say for Spanish league, for La Liga, then get a cap.
Regulation.
That regulation where they do that. Baka already did minus 140 something million euros. So the Baka already get a deficit. That means they say for every 20 Baka go spend, they need to save 60.
It just be like when they own NEPA B plenty. If you can't go pay, they go tell you say, "May they pay like this." They cut out the area small. They come.
So that's just this thing. And that thing, in fact, waiting back at they avoid doing, they no agree sign out their CVC. Get one this way, like they can be carry come. Say they do that one. Say then go relax some of the financial this thing. Back no agree, Madrid no agree. I think whether the bar self no agree. The reason I say this thing way then they carry the whole back and now. Now, one of the clauses the way they were inside that COVID-19, this way COVID-19 bailout, where they carry give clubs.
Yeah.
Now, waiting the hook there. Now, if they are not taking that thing, then for they worry them for just to do their thing. So
now, season never start. The La Liga don't end though. because now so it is because
never end.
No matter what you see, any addition with Barcelona they add. Already Real Madrid previous team go see strong past their incoming team. Now then they even talk about the front, not the back self. Addition to the back just get a long way to go because Real Madrid go enjoy that Spanish league extra 2-3 years.
Now waiting Tebas once. Now here you say as Man City sign Haaland, then PSG do everything to make sure say Mbappe no come now. You know what they don't do. In don't rush now, go do this.
Go they submit this
don't
thing.
rush now.
And the email say
they imagine that means they say and say the head of a league already is biased. The head of a league is already a fan. The head of a league is already a fan of one of the top groups. Them, you understand?
Yeah.
The head of league already now they bias now they support one of the top teams them. Will not make sense.
You know.
I beg. Let's move on to IJ.
Maxi,
just talk.
No vex, so just observation.
Right.
You get what I want to talk. No, sometimes said you dey like say you come here, they talk about Crystal Palace. The way the team just did. Like nobody, like what would they talk about? But they try you know, but when not, I bet go.
Why do you want to celebrate when the Real Madrid do?
I say you might be make point. I see Harry this morning. He's in the dance.
Harry, that. No worry, make it no worry.
Bishop.
Yes, my Oga. Yes, my Oga.
The seniorest man.
Well done, my people. How are they?
Very well, welcome.
Yeah, for Haaland and Nunez, I think because of the kind of game where Man City they play and the amount of chances whether they create per game, I think it's easy to give Haaland that nod, say he go do well. And not only that, I don't watch Haaland. I don't watch a little bit of his game. Haaland not be that kind of player, not be that kind of lazy striker where they wait for football to score.
Yeah.
So now, it be like kind of Drogba striker. So even without those chances where Man City they create, I think he go do well. Nunez, I never watch him. I don't know how they play, but what I don't hear say he's a good player. So I think he go do well too. I have question for Dani. Dani,
interesting.
I just wonder why Chelsea won't buy Dembele, knowing his injury record. I just wonder that thing. Another question why I get.
Okay.
yeah, another question why I get for Liverpool fan. Why you think say man and one go Bayern? Shey na because of money have been no challenge. Because if say na because of if say na because of money, na problem be there for Liverpool, not only for money. Because I remember talks for one of your podcasts. I remember one Liverpool fan call say Liverpool they do well. Say but you know that they carry the way because he know like how Liverpool then they run them financially. Say those players then they give all their best, then they give everything. But
they
it's
collect
like
peanuts.
yes, they almost almost they play for nothing. Say they go get problem. Say those players go they leave. So if say not because of money, man, and want take leave, it go be problem. So Liverpool fan, I want know whether not because of new challenge or because of money.
I no believe say na anything like new challenge. Person like Mbappe for don't come out since from PSG go Madrid since they find challenge, but I think it's the money factor. I no go person with the everything that man has done, giving everything he has to this Liverpool side, and you're still paying him 100,000 a week. Like why? How you go pay that kind of thing? So and I don't blame Mane for any reason at all. The guy is actually worth up to 200, even more than 200, so to speak. Because you imagine the kind of money where people like the people from Manchester United they chop, and these guys are giving your all. Because Klopp na coach will be say the guy demands everything. Give me your best every single time. So I don't actually blame Mane one single day. So I think it all boils down to money, So you don't try.
Oh no, well, Oga Talks and the Baka fan. Again, make an answer on this one. Son, why is nobody they price Son? What's in him and Marco Rose do? Because Marco Rose for Bayern too. For Borussia Dortmund. I never hear one day whether they price them. What in two of them do? Why don't they price them? All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Makora is an injury-prone player, so I no blame anybody for saying no one go for that one. Then for Son, when person like Kounde D, you don't qualify for Champions League, you go Grigo.
Son, no only Son fi answer you. For the Dembele own way you ask me, the only reason why I dey smile for Dembele deep is because if Oxin-Odoi they play for Chelsea, they no tell me anything about Dembele. Dembele go play. The injury aspect we will talk about, that one not be excuse for you not to sign a player like Dembele if you see, especially for free, because Dembele they very creative, very, very creative, and then get some dribbling skills we go help us. I know see sometimes if they come up for an leg shot, but the little when you go feed you go better pass the 100 way Odoi go feed you for us. And since in just Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi when they connect to, can they help them? The feet, they go break those legs. Maybe the Wi-Fi now don't they fit carry them for hand, they go waka. But I say sometimes in the other waka, don't chook left for bottle. So the wife now don't they back them, they waka, they wound again. So I believe say when they commit in father go also tell him why how they go use the help him. So I feel safe in coming go do it for.
Okay.
All right, let's go with them. IJ, are you there?
Okay, I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you. Welcome.
I greet you, Nana. My first time be this with my live show.
Welcome.
They really enjoy now very well. Okay, going straight to the point with Haaland and Nunez. So if people they talk say Haaland say maybe injury prone player, I never see any. If you say maybe any of these maybe young talented player, like maybe at the age bracket of 22, Haaland no be. I know if you classify him as maybe one player like that will be injury prone. If you talk about Ansu Fati, get injury reach Ansu Fati, sure you get. So and his physicality too, Personally, I watched one of the highlights where we say he come out Upamecano for ground.
Upamecano they chop grass.
Yeah. Before if he scored that goal. So with that in physicality, now just that in physicality I dey see, even though if they play like that for Premier League, as I say Premier League tough, and even the kind game when Man City they play, striker no need like maybe to stress yourself like that before you go see that kind opportunity to score goal. They go just work out for you. You get De Bruyne there, you get Bernardo Silva there, even Gundogan self, box to box go give you clear chances where you say you go score. And Haaland like this now just see short wipe am, they miss 1-on-1, almost all in goals. So and this Nunez too, I sabi say na good player with na Champions League they bring the glories of this of this young talent player. So I feel say Haaland go perform, both of them go perform, but na just say one go perform pass each other. No matter how you want to give am,
normally,
one go just perform pass each other. So now just my take on both of them be that.
All right, nice one, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
You're welcome, boss.
Nice one. All right.
The way you use Torres, Haaland, and Nunez, this thing be like in record and yesterday. As we just call him, just play him.
Break him down well, and I like him break down. At the end of the day, now the kind of thing will happen without, but then it is what it is. Dennis, are you there?
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello. Welcome.
Hello, guys. I don't have much to say, as long as I'm a Man U fan, but as long as my idol is there, Ronaldo, so it's good. And I wish for a better signing for Man United. I don't have much to say. Thank you. You guys are doing a great work. Thank you, guys.
Mado, nice one, Dennis. Thank you for joining us. That was short and quick
and precise.
Nice one.
No, I'm asking a question.
Let's move on to United for Life. United for Life. Welcome.
Now well done, no.
Man U fans on the
we greet you.
So why you don't talk to club with the scout players for other club now? Now that could be their work now.
Who on don't scout?
Players where Liverpool does sign this even since club enter that club. Go reach Van Dijk now. Man United scout all those players many years ago.
You know what? We employ Mike so that they could help us the scout player.
They suppose just Man U Arsenal just poop a lot for that two club. Maybe they just don't have to scouting agents. Maybe they scout players for other people. Because those two clubs.
I wonder which of the player we on a scout to Liverpool buy.
This Nunez now Man U will be the here
even
first.
Van Dijk too.
Van Dijk.
Go reach Van Dijk. Money. Go reach money. May they call them for you. Fabio. Go reach Fabio. May I call them for you.
Okay. Why you not supposed verse? Now things where Alex Ferguson don't do now on the payback like
no
this.
Not be waiting Ferguson don't do like Man U because first of all this is a newness of a thing. They say the coach himself because later they can't revive the issue. Say the coach say the player was like kind of too expensive. So but that one not concern me. That one they would invest people herself and everyone Arsenal people they sign players. Arsenal they sign Bob Boy. Now those ones now they want to enter next season with Bob Boy.
Never seen a mark you. Where is
Now they want to enter next season.
I
know that.
See, you see that small boy. If you see that small boy, if he mark you highlight there, no worry now.
Then as for this Haaland and Nunez this so I want Leon understand something. The season when Atletico Madrid signed Joe Felix, go check the three people we played that three front for Benfica that season. They get more than 18 goals that season. Then this season when Nunez still play for Benfica, so go check the three of the way they that front. So they still get over 18 goals. Benfica and a club will be said to me, they look like fraud club. They fit buy player one season, they go make the person do well. Once the person don't do well, they go push and give you for 100 or something. Maybe you stay there.
Okay.
The guy. Wait, now my point of view be that too because I don't see many players where they don't. Yes, I don't see many players where they don't sell. Many of them, if you check them, that's what they deliver. Then the guy like just one season don't play for Benfica, but I believe say if he still do well for Liverpool, but at the end of the day, he and Haaland now one of them must perform past each other. That's why it just be. But just as the guy made Liverpool fan, yes, made Liverpool fan one and not to just overhype the guy. For now, more when we kick ball first. Now England will deal, not another place. So
which one you go like hype now as a Man U fan? Which one you want hype?
Me. No, I go hype Dembele with Chelsea one side. I don't think we don't do injury first 11.
You Man U fan.
I go have Chelsea. I don't even decide Dembele. No, you know what? You don't do injury first 11. So I want me to sign now. So we go do injury first 11 next season. So another higher stock place. All right, now.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, brother.
I want create one. I want correct one impression with me. He say the guy now just one season he don't play. The guy don't play 2 seasons for Benfica.
Like play.
Now just last season 9 hits from the other season he be injured. Come back score 6.
I feel say the play where he don't play.
Him not calling Benfica cheat. Abi. Waiting call them. Now this show now how markets. Now Benfica now how then they arrange their goods for market.
They package them for you. They arrange and they give you.
See as in the East package. If you go market now to go buy maybe something like yam, they go assemble those those good ones where you see. They go drop on like this so that you go pass night. Then you get one now where they go just pin inside. If you come now buy all of them, now that up one and be your interest. You know, go no say inside small injuries and small things. You don't know. Now when you reach us now, you come they say, "Hey, this year and say, I think say na so he na sa see na it so."
Sometimes they have a way of hacking the market.
Felix, especially that Felix when he uses example.
I think
120 million.
I think Joao Felix is not playing the right team. That guy is very attacking minded. You know, with his play. But he did the wrong team, guy. He did the wrong team,
fair enough. But then 120 million.
I don't mind. He's in the wrong team. When person did the wrong team, you no go see what. That's so the life day. When person did the wrong team, you no go see what. That's so you did.
Okay.
So
Miracle, welcome.
Hold on.
Who they argue with? They argue with? They argue. You never come because they argue.
No.
I swear,
Tokes, you have to understand where I'm coming from because Tokes, I know you know that I've been in this live stream every time you guys come on, but I never come on. And also my Chelsea brother, he knows that's why he's laughing like this because he's seeing me laughing. Now, but it's all good. Let's break down this transfer window. Let's start with Erling Haaland and Nunez. Let me just think straight. I don't understand why people are not understanding that this is not Portuguese league, neither is this Bundesliga. If we look at this clearly, Bundesliga has actually declined performance-wise. I mean, Bayern won the league in January, if we're being honest. Erling Haaland has not faced any real competition. No doubt about it. The boy is a top scorer and he's a killer. Yes. That's the same thing they said about Timo Werner. That's the same thing they said about Lukaku. That's the same thing they said about Morata. That's the same thing they said about what's the name of this boy that went to Newcastle. Bro, there have been so many killers that have been in other leagues. When they come to Premier League, they get humbled because Premier League is not a joke. Premier League is a man's league. I honestly believe that Nunez has more of a chance to succeed than Haaland. Why do I say that? Because Nunez played in a system in Benfica whereby crosses were coming in from the wing and the boy can head. So he has Alexander Arnold, most especially, that can feed him those crosses. Although that Salah component has to be talked about. Because whether we like it or not, Salah is a selfish player. He's a top goal scorer and he's a top player. But the reason why some of the reasons why Mane also wants to leave Liverpool is because he's underappreciated because of Salah. True. So Salah wants a forefront in that Liverpool team. I'm not saying that it is toxic. It's a competitive vibe, which I like.
Definitely, it's not toxic.
It's not toxic, but he has, some people may say he has a toxic vibe when it comes to he always wants to score. He always wants to be the main man. He always wants to carry the team on his shoulders. That is all good and all fine. But sometimes it comes to the detriment of the team.
Yeah, true. So
Nunez.
Alarm.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, my brother. Nunez and Haaland, top strikers, but they have been top strikers in mediocre leagues. Let's not underestimate this type of. Haaland was only talked about in Bundesliga in the international stage when he scored against Bayern. And let's look at the goal that he scored. Bayern is not a formidable defensive side. Bayern is not Bayern of 2000, the same Bayern that Chelsea played in the Champions League final.
So Miracle, if I get you right, Miracle, the point they're trying to make is that both of them will flop.
No, I'm not saying both of them will flop. I'm just saying, see, those two guys, the way people are saying, oh, they'll score 40 goals, they'll 40 goals. This is not La Liga. Neither is this Bundesliga. This is the Premier League. He's going to be facing these guys that just came for Championship Fulham. They'll pack his leg. It's not a joke. They know who this guy is. They know about him. They see him on Instagram. They see him on Sky Sports. They see this guy every day. When you are facing a top striker, in your head mentally, you're like, okay, I'm going to prepare for this guy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a person
like holding. Holding.
That's what I'm trying to like see, what's the name of this guy? Mikel Obi said this past week that Lukaku cannot compete in the Premier League because the Premier League is too fast and too physical for him. Can you imagine that? When you look at Lukaku as a specimen, you're like, oh my, this guy is too strong, he can bully everybody. But the fact remains that Lukaku cannot cope in the Premier League. He's too competitive. He's too physical.
All right, Miracle. Miracle, thank you so much. Miracle, your time not double, but thank you so much. That's what we're trying to say.
When you go invite me for studio now, I know, like, when you go invite me for
studio. I want to ask you one question. I beg.
No worry, it will be made known.
When you say something about
just take my word on that one. Get with you.
Toxic. What do you mean by toxic?
I mean toxic in a sense of, I can't remember. I don't know where you remember.
Is it synonymous to bad or something?
No. The season you won the Premier League. Can you remember when money when they subbed off money? When they subbed off money.
Miracle. No answer this idiot. So in case you don't know, my name before it was Tox was Toxic, and that was my stage name when I was a DJ as well as when I used to make music too. So now it don't be known to everybody.
Okay, why you telling him to swear now? That's toxic.
Thank you so much. You be fool.
I'm going to DM your page. Jokes, I'm going to DM your page. Please invite me to this.
No shaking. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you.
My brother, appreciate you.
I beg, no argue again. No,
I beg, think that you relax. Yeah, oh boy, nigga call. I think it's an advert. And the players.
Anyway, okay. So agenda time. I'll say agenda. I'll say agenda now. Okay, so my agenda for today. Expensive transfers are built to fail. Here we go. So these are the top 10 most expensive Premier League signings. So number one, we have Jack Grealish, £100 million. Number two, Romelu Lukaku, £98 million.
Okay.
Number three, Paul Pogba, £83 million. No, £93 million.
Okay.
Number four, Romelu Lukaku again, this time to Manchester United.
Double flop.
£90 million.
Double flop.
And we have, let me just read it here because to resume in that, there, Darwin Nunez on number 5 and he's on £85 million. Harry Maguire. Number 6, £80 million. Kai Havertz, number 7, £76 million. Number 8, Virgil van Dijk, £75 million. Number 9, Jadon Sancho, £73 million. And number 10, Nicolas Pepe, £72 million.
Let me just quickly say.
Shout out to Squawka Football.
Let me just say something. First of all, please display that stuff.
Okay.
Now, first of all, Jack Grealish, this is just his first. And we saw...
So no explain. So far.
Okay. I think so far, Kai Havertz is not a flop. Virgil van Dijk is not a flop. So far, We never see that with Nunez. So he never plays, so he's not a flop. So this your start, whatever.
So you basically mentioned 3 of 10.
That is not
a flop.
That's not a flop. So how am I wrong?
Come on, I better calm down. Besides, Gabriel is
You
never
mentioned 3 of 10.
So you want to mention the ones to be flop or the ones to not be flop?
No, I'm just saying, are you agreeing?
Him is
or are you
agreeing
disagreeing?
to the fact that these
Me,
guys
I'm pushing
are
the
flop.
agenda now.
Okay, say these ones now.
Yeah, no,
Like
what
the
I'm
most
trying to say.
expensive players
This
are
is
actually the flops.
big money
Amongst them,
signings are built.
flops plenty.
Yes, it's obvious now.
Yeah, very
Jack
obvious.
Grealish flop. Lukaku twice flop. Or Pogba flop. Darwin Nunez, okay, that one we did on the neutral with that one, so it's neither
Maguire.
neither nor. Harry Maguire flop.
Super
Kai
flop.
Havertz,
Partial flop. He
Thank
flopped
you.
first
Virgil
season.
van Dijk,
definitely not.
good,
a flop.
not a flop.
not a
Jadon
flop.
Sancho,
Flop.
flop so far. Nicolas Pepe,
Big
flop
flop.
hard.
Flopper.
So we are talking at least 7 of 10.
Yeah.
You know, for this guy to get to be flop safe 2 times, and Lukaku, him na flip flop.
Adidas or Nike. Puma. So what do you think, Max?
No, the thing they right. The agenda na correct agenda. Say
Dani.
big sign is a flop. But I know say Nunez. I the hope say Nunez no go flop.
No go be one of them. Dani, what do you think?
The agenda they right. Big names. Then they get command.
Liverpool only big this thing. They are no flop. Van Dijk.
Yes.
VVD. And then the other one we never play yet. So we don't know.
Who is that?
If say the list be
Darwin
continue.
and Darwin.
Okay,
If
okay.
say the list be continue for say Alisson no be
Alisson
flop
no be
too.
flop. Yeah. So interesting. All right. So that's the agenda for today. Outside our question of the day, which is Darwin Nunez.
You get way to never add there. We need to add Maguire.
Maguire na super flop.
The super floppy disk. 1 terabyte
Because
floppy
this
disk.
coming season, you want to
Another flop loading.
But yes, when they play well now.
By
for
the way,
Nations League,
England. Hey God, I want to display something. Hold on. Hold it. Expressions, by the way, expressions with the day on DR Sports. Don't run the other channel. He say Gareth Southgate now. Say already they don't drag him seriously. Say Gareth Southgate name supposed to be Gareth Mouthgate. Say nothing is happening. I don't speak English. I remember they gave this guy an OBE. They gave him an OBA doctorate for carrying England to the semi-final and for losing Euro 2020. You understand? See the substitution we didn't make when England were losing. England were losing 3-0 against Hungary at home at the Molineux.
Yeah.
Then play for Wolves Stadium that game.
Wolves Stadium, yeah.
See the sub we make. Harry Maguire for Saka.
No,
Really should play this game.
but just to say something.
You know what?
Jordan Henderson did not play. Trent Alexander-Arnold did not play. Oga, see, to be quite honest, I feel say they know them play with this match. They did not take this match serious.
How?
Oga, they don't take this match serious.
How do you mean? Explain.
You go fit
Na
put your
question I
money.
ask
You go fit put your money. See, okay.
Why you feel so?
Just finish.
Explain.
Okay, the reason why I think like that.
I'm going to answer.
Arnold did not play.
Okay.
Jordan Henderson no play. Okay, see the time. You know who Maguire be?
Has Arnold ever started ahead of Walker in England?
See, no answer. Make him finish. I want to see
Would you play Jordan Henderson ahead of Calvin Phillips any day of your life if you get Calvin Phillips or Liverpool?
What's your problem?
Continue.
No, continue.
I'll wait for you.
Don't I did it.
So the starting lineup was Skywalker, Mark,
If Saka,
Gay, Crystal Palace, John Stones, who later got a red card, Rhys James, and then Bukayo Saka was playing left wing back. He started as a left wing back.
Okay, so
Bukayo
Rhys
Saka
James
started
play.
as a left wing back.
Rhys James
Rhys
play.
James played right wing back.
Oh my God.
Then Conor Gallagher started, and Jude Bellingham coming for
Chelsea
him.
flops.
Harry Kane started.
Go on.
I know answer.
Because I don't tell them.
With a bunch of unknown men.
13 they mean that God say Henderson and Arnold no start.
No waiting at the mean, but go on. Wait till your point.
But I'ma tell you now.
Wait,
No
but what you
player
saying?
for Hungary fit even start match for Aston Villa.
So waiting happen.
See,
What?
as as that Hungary team dey, if they jam Liverpool, say everyone go struggle.
Boom.
Hungary.
No, like that means if they jam Chelsea will run.
Then go fit beat us.
No,
you understand? So this England team, we play them. No even use the word say they're no serious. England play with their life, nothing come out. And Hungary no get partner. Anywhere the ball they then they there.
Now even the partner
if they want to score you, if they want to score you, now after
but
when
ask you a question. This is a World Cup match. You don't come up from group stage.
Nations League, actually.
No. Leave Nations League.
Okay.
Because to me, the big boys are not taking it serious. You cannot imagine the people, the likes of France. Hold on, let me talk. You cannot imagine the likes of France or the likes of Belgium or even the Germany say they do all these kind of things. Now, like, they don't take it serious. Hold on, no shock me.
I beg
no shock me. No shock me. Announcer. If they qualify.
Yes.
If they play bet number once.
Bet now. Bet.
If they qualify say in a World Cup now and they don't come up from group stage, so you go tell me say you go sit down and tell me say you go bet your money on Hungary.
Okay, fine.
No.
I no go bet. I no go bet on them.
No.
I no go bet on them.
You go bet
but
on
I go bet say them score one goal.
No be the talk. You go
I no go bet on them.
You go bet now.
No, allow me talk.
I no go bet on them.
Why?
You want just
okay, who go win? Who you go bet on? Say
win. France go win.
No, England and Hungary.
England go win.
Simple. You don't finish.
No,
you don't talk again.
Okay, man, bring my own to you. If you watch the last
Euros now,
the last Euros. Then play France no win. Then mark Germany. Then play Portugal score time in it. With struggles.
I beg you win. Simple. There's nothing like that.
Now they try to tell you say these people they look down on.
You don't
they
understand
make
me.
impression they come.
See, let me tell you. Complacency sets in.
Okay.
You cannot play a World Cup, maybe quarterfinals, for example, now, or you play knockout stage. If they play with Hungary, that mindset, say this is a very serious man that can take you to the semi-final. So you take it even as more serious than now. Simple, guy. Not like bro.
How do you mean now?
You go be better money.
Aston Villa.
You go be better money.
You go be
better money.
Aston Villa beat you 7-2. You know they serious that day.
What do you mean by they are not serious?
Did Aston Villa beat you 7-2?
Let's move on. I beg people.
Okay. So they talk about that match.
Yes.
So you tell me now, say I jam Aston Villa maybe for semi-finals, and I know say I need qualify. You go tell me say that.
You know me. You lose.
I lose, but not complacency.
England lose 3-0 up for their home.
Na complacency cause that. They're just play.
The last time you play finals 3 times, you know score one goal. You be no dey serious.
I play with children, so I don't take them serious.
Oh, the 3 people where you play na children.
No, na 2 people I play.
Na 2 persons.
One na customer. And the team you say that one. We supposed to play them in penalties. Go on, I beg. My brother, you're never walking alone, Joe.
Okay, guys.
We do welcome.
We do welcome.
Yeah,
that video.
Alpha. I still dey lick my
you scar so.
I do now.
Don't follow this man. Don't follow this man. Just leave this man. He dey lick your wound. You know the kind wound where you don't touch them. Go on.
No worry. I discuss like hello. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I go present here. No.
No, no. I discussed like Barca trophy cabinet over the past couple of years. But no, I just wanted to touch on a few things. I think 2 things Liverpool related and then 1 not. So one thing I understand is this, if you understand how people are talking about this whole money thing, again, I don't think it's fair. But you also have to understand that Liverpool is owned by American owners, and all the American owners, they have this sort of model that they follow. And it's the rhetoric of it's better to sell a player, and this is what happened in American football. It's better to sell a player a year early, to lose a player a year early than when it's too late. So what they're thinking about now is Mane and Salah about to turn 30. why do we want to pay both of them 400, 300,000 pounds a week? Give them 3, 4, 5 year deals where one of them is at one point not going to, measure up.
Yeah, they're trying to
sign a Darwin Nunez. That's why I told you immediately we signed Luis Suarez. I knew one of them was going. Sign 2 young players who are 22 and 25 respectively. Sign them to 5-6 year contracts. If you see, that's the model that Liverpool follows. We sign younger players for longer contracts, and then we keep them. And we let the older players go. So you're going to see that's how it's going to phase out. Now, this Carvalho that we signed, like I said, you're going to see they're going to play him and Elliott a lot more this year because we know Salah is leaving next year. So I think that's just how the model, like Liverpool, are looking at it from a financial point of view. I don't agree with it. I mean, I understand it. It's sad to see Mane go, but that's just, the mentality of the club and how they work. Secondly, this Darwin Nunez thing, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. I actually don't think the first couple of games in the Premier League he's going to start. Because if you hear what Klopp said, he said he's one for the future. One of the things he's thinking about is, Klopp, why I like him is he doesn't just throw people into the fire. When Klopp buys you, he doesn't just buy you to start. Luis Diaz, the only reason Luis Diaz started was because we needed Salah and Mane were away. If not, I don't believe Luis Diaz would have actually started in the Liverpool squad. The same thing even when Jota came. Firmino was still starting. It was until Firmino got injured and started playing, and Jota came off the bench and started scoring. So Klopp
same as our left back. Yeah, Robertson.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he doesn't just buy them and then just throw them in because he spent 100 million on them. He's going to.
But don't you think with a good preseason, these guys can actually come out starting?
I think also it's hard to play up to the standard of how Liverpool play. That high press is so important, and if Darwin Nunez can't keep up with it, it's better to bring him on as a sub, which is why I think it's going to be hard for Haaland as well, because it's going to be. I'm not saying it's going to be like Lukaku, but it's going to be Haaland doesn't press. So no, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I'm saying the way Man City play are pressing, and is Haaland going to adapt to that play? Because Pep is not going to change his style of playing for Haaland, so it's going to be interesting to see how that is going to work. My third and final point is this Christian Eriksen thing. I disagree with, I don't know who was saying it about, I think it was Maxi, was saying he won't pay him to go to somewhere like Man U. I actually disagree with you. He's probably had to work the most running in the midfield for Brentford than he has in his entire career, because Brentford usually play without the ball. So Christian Eriksen has probably been in the best conditioning and defensive mindset that he has in his career coming from Brentford, because they're not dominant. He came from Tottenham and went to Inter. They're not holding the ball all the time. They're on the defense, and so he's had to do a lot more running. So I think if he moves to a team where he's doing a lot more running, he's going to. I mean, he's still not going to be the defensive presence that he's supposed to be, but I think he'll still do a good job. I think it was what Dani was saying. Him and Bruno Fernandes, and then play Frankie De Jong. That would be a dangerous. So that's this thing. I'm hoping Liverpool can. We need to sign a midfielder. That anything, it pained me because Henderson. I hope PSG will carry their Mbappe.
Naby Keita.
Yeah, man. Naby Keita should go. I'm done with that guy, man. We sell him for 50 million. I'm done.
And it would be very, very good if we could sell that.
All right, David, thank you so much.
PSG, 42 million, Abi.
David, nice one. Thank you so much.
Naby Keita. I love those people. I love those people. They like the Manchester United.
They don't collect Wijnaldum.
Now, the one user replace Wijnaldum. Very good people. But seriously, guys, we use that money, go buy Telemans.
Owners get PSG. Then they transfer the money, come back.
From one account to the other account, sharp.
No worry,
from your GT to your Zenith.
Go soon catch on now. When we go unveil now, League 7 now go. Now play 10 years before I come back.
Unveil.
Frank, welcome.
Hello, good evening, all.
Good evening.
Great to you. Welcome, all.
Yeah, I want to talk about Haaland. Like I listened to one of the caller.
Okay.
I will bet my money on it. Haaland will be a flop at Man City because they have a very creative players over there. Their pattern of play. The IPW Premier League fans normally hype England a lot. That Premier League is very difficult. I don't think Premier League is that difficult.
Okay.
Premier League team don't really know how to. If you look into Spanish football, you will see how they play good football. That hyping that Premier League is very difficult. I don't I don't agree with
Scam,
that.
my brother.
But I think they are really focusing on the physical aspect of things
of the
because
league.
we know that the Spanish La Liga, they are much more technical
Yeah.
as compared to that of the Premier League.
Fine, I know Premier League are very they are pattern of like Premier League. The teams are very aggressive. But
Yeah,
if
they
you
did
talk
very
about
aggressive.
yes, but if you talk about who play a very nice football, a very attractive football,
Yeah,
I don't think measure maybe 1 to 3. I don't think I will place England.
Yeah, you're right.
Man City.
So, and thank
You're
you very
talking about
much.
the
You
league.
guys.
League. You're talking
And
about the league generally.
Okay.
Secondly, I want to talk about Lukaku. I don't really think Lukaku is a flop. I think the Chelsea don't have a better creative players to feed that guy. The chances they create for Timo Werner last season, last 2 seasons, I wish they create something like that for him this season. I believe the guy would have at least do something good. Chelsea don't have a very creative player.
Okay. Now see why you no good to use mouth talk your destiny inside flop because at the first stage of the season, at the first stage of the season he was doing well. Now minor injury now go hit him. You can't go backyard. I don't know where you go rent house. Go do interview. Now if you check from that interview, as in return back, Lukaku just
since then
he's just something else. Like he just be like say he just go talk all the assists when he's supposed to get backward. Nothing can they work for him. The little mistakes where defender they even make where they fall out for him. No one can manage the work for him. So my brother, the flopper is the floppy.
Frank, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Nice one. Thank you so much.
In sweat, we seen them manage clean them for Stamford Bridge.
Okay, we move. Okay, on to the next person. Wabara.
Oh,
this one a big man. Oh.
What's up, guys? What's up?
We are here.
Long time, yeah.
Alpha, now welcome.
Anyways, I've been
Wabara,
watching
first
your
of all, I bet no vex. I bet be your name. What you put for the studio, yeah? What be the name, there, I beg?
No, this one we don't fuck up again. This was last time when
okay,
yeah, Man City champion.
So it's still been there. I've not been in the show for a long time. Yeah.
Where you calling from? You don't fuck up again.
No, I live in Manchester.
He stays in Manchester.
Okay. That's on. Go on, please. Go on.
Yeah, I live in Manchester. Yeah. So I wanted to speak to Dani. I just wanted to ask you two things. I just wanted to ask, no wrong thing. I just wanted to ask you two things. You see, with these news that are coming up that you guys want to chase on Jesus and Sterling, I wanted to just ask you a personal question. If you're going to get Jesus and Sterling, what do you want to achieve with them?
I just want to get only the Son of God. That's Sterling own free, no money buy, no. Except
No,
say he want to sit down for our stadium, they watch us.
Okay, no problem. But because for me, my own opinion is the thing I get with Jesus is Jesus, if you're buying him as a striker to replace Lukaku, that one now is like probably like iPhone Pro or Pro Mini, something like that. Do you understand? Because Jesus doesn't really take his chances very, very well. Because one thing I'm gonna touch on here, if you remember that game we played FA Cup with Liverpool in London, right?
Yeah.
There was this second half chance, whereby he went 1-on-1 with what's his guy?
Alisson.
He flopped. Those are the kind of things that Jesus does every regular time. That's why you now see they now moved him from a striker position to a winger, because that's what he prefers to play. Anyways, I'll move on to my second issue here. Talks.
Sir.
Do you remember when there was a time when Man City played United, and after that they was going to play Liverpool after that? Then my guy, what's his name, Henry, he said, Man United, the best thing for them is not to finish top 4 or to play European football tour. And remember, I did warn him that can be a big factor for you, because moving forward, you can't move from anywhere you are, because if you look at all these players, even Nunez, he rejected them. Why? Not top 4. You are not in Champions League. Then you move on to this De Jong. De Jong already singing in Barcelona saying, all these moving to Manchester United. It's nice to hear him, but I'm not going there because I want Champions League.
Champions League football.
Because I even gave him an example. I told him, you remember when Pep Guardiola came to City and Kounde ended up winning the league? What he realized was it's not a lost season already, but as long as you finish in the top 4, then you can build up in the summer. Then you can move on. Because when you don't finish in the top 4, you look at Arsenal right now. That's why you see Tottenham is making all these signings. It's coming to them. It's attractive. No matter how you're gonna put money, it doesn't matter. They don't care, those guys, because they've already made money before. It's not like they're coming from let's say my country, Zimbabwe. If I table 10 million and say, oh, Ngoni, come and play for United, I'll run because it's money. But these guys don't get moved with money like that, because they also get incentive deals like bonuses, things like that. So money will not move them.
All right, Wabara, thank you so much. Let me just quickly, I don't know, because if I were to understand the point that Henry was trying to make that day, I think what he was trying to say was that, because if you notice when he was saying Manchester United should not get any Europe, it should be a plain, clean slate next season. It's more of, okay, let's restart. Let's not restart, because if Frankie de Jong, now if Darwin Nunez now if Manchester United was to go to the Champions League, and then let's say Darwin Nunez came, you get waiting Henry now be the talk now say he doesn't need any player to come to Manchester United and then say, okay, I'm coming to Manchester United because they are in the Champions League. I'm coming to Manchester United because, okay, they're offering money as well. You get what the point I was trying to make was that let it be that any player that is coming is ready to play for Manchester United because it's Manchester United, not because they are just another club in the Champions League, or they are offering salary that's bigger than every other person. So it's not like I support what he was trying to say, but that's the reasoning. That's why he said, because if you look at this Nunez now, if finally Manchester United has sneaked into the Champions League now and he came because they are in the Champions League now, is one of the things that he feels has been worrying Manchester United, because over the season people have been coming for different reasons other than playing for the great club itself, which should be as great an incentive as any other team. Sure, you understand? So that's just the reason. Thank you so much, Abara.
I understand you guys your point, but me my own one point is for you to move on as a big club, you need to stay in debt. You need Champions League football. You just need.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I beg change your name, eh?
Now, you know, say that thing where Henry now they also pray for the thing don't hit him. Because today that me and him saw, he say, oh boy, waiting they happen for our own market now. I say, oh boy, now wait till you talk now. You are maybe we're gonna play for now from now already get people at Maguire there, they are ready to die for you. And Bisaka, they are ready to die for you.
Okay, super chat from Jesus. All right, he says, now greediness make Arsenal buy Pepe for the £72 million as the deal allowed them to they pay small. The biggest flop.
Now when them pay finish, go good.
They never see pay finish.
They never pay now 5 years now. They pay for 5K.
and that thing they pay when they pay small.
Imagine saying now
the guy they flop
imagine saying now. See, imagine say imagine say Jack Greenish, Carvat, Nicolas Pepe with Lukaku. and Maguire, then go show. Maybe then they drink, issue not happen. And a Pepe Cosa, and go say they will not blame me, because they never pay your money. Because all of us
all right, so to join the show, don't forget I've dropped the link in the comment section again. Just click on that link. Once you click on that link will take you to your website. Once you reach the website, all you need to do is fill in your name, allow the website to use your camera and your microphone so that we can see you and so that we can hear you, and then you're in the studio and we can pick a call. But if you see a studio full notification, panic not. At that point, you just have to wait because it's one man in and one man out, and then we move on from there. Femi, Chelsea, welcome.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Yeah.
Good evening, welcome.
Oh, good evening, guys.
Yeah, good evening. We can hear you.
Oh, that's fine. Number one is let me commend you guys. You are doing a nice job. Huh?
Thank you so much.
I think this night I said no. I have to call. You know the reason why. My brother I introduced to your channel called today, and I said no. I have to wait and call. The James that
called. Brother, please.
The James that called earlier on happens to be my brother.
Oh, James S.
Okay, yeah, James S, yeah.
Nice one. That one is our chief here. Oh.
Yeah, though me I support Chelsea, not Arsenal.
Very big difference.
Wahala. Welcome.
Yeah, though unlike some of your guys there that takes Chelsea to be their number one enemy. Some of them even prefer Tottenham to win than Chelsea. I do tell them anytime I watch the call, I will say, what's wrong with what was his name, the Arsenal guy? Chelsea should not be more of a rival to Arsenal. Is Tottenham and at least those days when rivalry with Chelsea are home Arsenal now. So you guys, you should just take it cool. Yeah, we are rivals to Liverpool, to Man U, to Man City.
Sorry, what? Sorry, hello.
You're rivals to who now? He say we are rivals to Liverpool, to Man United,
to Man U, and to Man City. Yeah,
yes,
those are
because Arsenal never touch your team. Don't touch your team and touch. Now be the rivalry now.
Call your people now. Call your people. Why they do like this now? No, I don't understand.
Just continue. After I go explain to
you.
Continue.
And my guy Dani, honestly, I need to get your number. You really represent us well. And Tox, you guys are doing a wonderful job. Honestly, since the guy, because I like our team growing up, and honestly, I can see you guys going, just organized to come to UK one time. I'm 100% ready. I don't mind taking off for a week.
Madu.
You know, we like to be our rival.
It is well. Small. We'll get there.
I will allow other people to make up for the water stores you guys are doing. A number like a WhatsApp. Let's talk about it at least. See what we can do too. So
all right, no problem. Thank you so much. So
hello.
We have we have a business email in the description of this YouTube video too. So if you need the WhatsApp number, you can just maybe send an email there. Can you hear us?
Repeat.
Did you hear me?
I say no. Okay.
Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I don't know. That is something is
your network is you're breaking.
Okay, but you can hear us, right? Anyways, in case you can hear us, what we're trying to say is there's an email address in the description of this YouTube video. So if you can send an email there, and then we can send you the WhatsApp number there too. Very, very sharp for in case of any inquiries. But outside the email too, you can also check Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is also linked in the description. Just send us a message over there too, and it will. Femi, are you there? Okay, let's move. Hopefully, hear what we're trying to say before the network cut him off. All right, guys, in case you didn't know what he was talking about, so we have a fundraiser currently running, and then we have a 1 month deadline before ticket for matches for Qatar finish. So this is where we are on the fundraiser at the moment. We have 87,000 naira, and our target is 5 million. Possible? Possible. So we have a PayPal link in the description, as well as the Nigerian bank account. Like, I make payments to support our fundraiser. So this is for a team of 3. So hopefully we can get our target before the deadline that we've put in place. Thank you so much to everybody, and nothing is too small. Don't forget, nothing is too big as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on to the next person. Okay, Sam, are you there?
This thing one I do, I don't like Tox.
What do you do now?
Person just do over 3 hours now.
Okay, sorry, but why they shadow now? Now
I talk to you. I get shadow because my baby they sleep. I don't want.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I agree to now, my people. First thing first. Dani, no worries. All is well.
All is well.
Now I understand. I understand why you answer me like that.
We know talk.
Sorry.
Dani, the truth be say, you know, some business people come.
Now business.
As they don't involve Tuchel, I believe say the guy they find some kind good people before he put money.
Sure.
And Lukaku, from the news where they come out now, Lukaku says they among good and slow. We won't know how much we will get from there before we go to spend.
Yes.
Lukaku news don't confirm now. They go. Inter don't arrange them. They go. So we go know waiting will come out. Then going back to again, waiting I be make 1 point to make that they talks no verse. So I just try clear some things first.
No,
Max, when I make 1 point about 2 weeks ago, when I did make 1 point about say unknown striker for good for Chelsea.
I remember.
I go remember. Dan, you remember where Eric they say Chelsea, likes of Chelsea don't too big for that. If in goal record, they check when Vinicius come Real Madrid, now unknown player. When them buy Vinicius, where every manager they plan for, anytime they want face Madrid.
On a good day, as patient as Madrid deal with them, that be the problem.
Madrid na bigger club than Chelsea. Let's face fact.
But Madrid was what I mean is Madrid they were patient with him now. Vinicius will get to nobody Vinicius will come that time.
Yes, I get your point. But what do you mean the
Chelsea and English
Chelsea
press,
in particular, patience.
They no good.
And Chelsea and two teams when no fit the same sentence.
Max, when Liverpool signed club, Liverpool was patient for 2 years for club.
That's Liverpool.
Chelsea be that patient. Now they ask. Now Chelsea
they get patient. Now the time of Abramovich. Now business people.
Now I want to pursue Lukaku now.
So what we see. But anyway,
pursue Lukaku now. Lukaku say pursue himself. He say England too hot. Saying they swear too much.
Yes. But anyway, man, just make my point first. You see, this Liverpool
Nunez,
yeah.
I don't want to record the guy in the dead name and Haaland or whatever. These two of them, whatever. What did me know? They say Kounde striking force. Now go do much for this season. The way in the building team, Kounde striking force. Now go do more for this season, past any other team. Just watch out for Song and Kane. The way Kounde the building team they come, so now them go get better striking force for Premier League. Liverpool no go function that much. Man City no go function that much.
Just watch Chelsea
all right, Sam. Thank you so much, Sam.
We never signed, so I don't feel talk about my own now.
Okay.
Yeah, not true.
All right, Sam. Thank you so much.
Okay.
No shaking, guys. Mona they carry on. Mona do well. But
meanwhile,
that account. When I get the faith, say that account, that 5 million before that 1 month, we go top them up. No shaking.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thanks in advance.
You know why that Tottenham I use one eye peep because for example, Tottenham no get a backup number 9 for Hurricane. If I thought, then get not as near close nearly to Hurricane. If anything happens to Hurricane within 2 months,
or even
Son don't suffer because the attention we go come where Son did.
For Son, that kind of thing don't happen, and Son still deliver.
Son still deliver, but the deliver when they deliver and a consolation deliver. You know they deliver the one when they use they go win. You understand?
I believe that one of the reasons why even this Gabriel Jesus Kounde said the I am. Because Tottenham they interested in Jesus.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now the only assurance we I forget if they get person like Jesus.
But person like Jesus now, Jesus now they dilemma. You know, say for Arsenal when they come in, they start now slotting this team, but Arsenal don't get Champions League. Now if he go a team like Tottenham now, he might likely not start.
Yeah.
You understand? But now he will get to play Champions League once in a while.
I made it in now, so he go make decision. So if you're leaving City where we probably not play to go to Tottenham, you may not play.
Really?
You may not play now.
For their current formation,
you may not play.
He's going to play.
What's the point?
Kulusevski is going to definitely stay there. Yes. Kulusevski is definitely
sometimes they always come from bench.
Kulusevski will definitely stay down for Jesus to stay.
Lie.
He go also depend on inform.
Oga Kulusevski where they now. You know how many goals? Nobody even talk about Kulusevski goals and assists. From that January to end of season.
Striker never give you headache. Pray make your second striker not give you headache.
Oga,
not be that one. They don't be that one.
They talk. They try to. Gabriel Jesus maybe walk into that team. Bench Kulusevski. Everything they talk now.
Me, they tell you go bench and
not just full assurance because one thing about Kounde be say you see that in first team, you know there is and play with those first set of persons. If anybody want win in heart, they go need to go touchline, go shout for and say, bring in says, and that says come, bring 2 assists. Now the only assurance they says start next match. If the same Pooh Fabregas that day way, they go Costa shout for and finish. Says no can produce anything. He lose that match. Fabregas don't suffer. Nothing if you tell me.
All right, I beg. I'll move for comment section. We'll never forget on. Let's remain with you guys for a while. Owen Scott says in terms of unknown players, Martin Terrier is a beast. Has 21 league goals with Mbappe and Ben Yedder. The only people with more league goals than him.
Ben Yedder. Has he played in Premier League?
No. Sevilla,
yeah.
Go follow that boy, yo.
Interesting. Martin Terrier. Frank M. Sheriff says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you. Best Life says, trying to join you guys, but number is too much. In case the studio is full, just wait. Immediately one person leaves, you'll be able to enter. Samson Leo says, Richardson.
Now that one
Richarlison. They Kounde now. True.
I think Kounde likes this whole player that can last the whole 90 minutes with his own running and everything.
Paul James says, why does this Liverpool guy hate Chelsea like this?
And I know hate Chelsea now. I know hate Chelsea. There's a be enter me, so I made me say enter them too.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll check the comment section.
I know it's in the make converse.
People don't bash me. Eh?
Your mom's not
Sullivan Nubia says, seriously, since Fabregas, Chelsea never get person way creative like him. Sometimes when I watch Chelsea match, I think they play with luck, especially that last game of the season.
For Ross Barkley to score your winning goal, not just luck.
For who?
Not lucky do be.
For who? For who to score your winning goal?
One player we don't win Champions League with us.
A very rubbish person.
Frank Obiahu says, I am upset at Arsenal as Bissouma was the ideal midfielder for us. Shows big managers determine big signings. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you too.
Bissouma, they already get this guy.
Oibie.
No, I mean,
who?
Tielemans.
Partey.
Injury
prone Partey. People don't cause for Abuja.
But that time we want to go buy him.
Scores. I go use like that.
Exactly.
He pray as though we don't pray for him.
I just remember this Arsenal. This our Arsenal guy. What's his name?
Henry.
No. Our guy.
Godfrey.
When Partey coming, He didn't see party like this. He didn't see party like this. He didn't do this. He didn't do this. My brother.
Party after party.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, so shout out to you. Welcome, man.
Good evening. Up Chelsea, Dani.
Up Chelsea.
All these Chelsea people.
Yeah, good evening. I'm going to be fast. Yeah, I just want to make some points. I want to talk about Nunez and Haaland. First, I think I'm going to go with Nunez. I think Nunez have more goals than Haaland. Because I feel, to my own idea, I feel when you check Man City players, when you check the top goal scorers and all like that, you feel that 7 to 6 players are all in double digits. Around 16 goals, 14 goals, 11, 10 goals like that. But Liverpool, their front three, when you check them, 20 goals. Because the front three has focus. So if Nunez can play week in, week out, he's going to keep scoring. And from there, he's going to beat Haaland. Whereas you have Bernardo Silva that want to score. You have Mahrez that want to fight for penalty. You have Foden that is more or less a selfish player like Salah that want to also score, and so on like that. So I feel Nunez has more opportunity. If the crosses are coming in, Salah is less selfish, and so on and so forth like that.
And Arnold.
Then Arnold and so on like that. Then about Chelsea, because I'm a Chelsea fan, then I don't want Chelsea to just sign player based on signing player. I want us to sign important players. That's why I like Mourinho. In 2014, I could remember 2014 when Chelsea signed players. Mourinho signed specific players where is needed. He signed Diego Costa, he needed a striker. He signed Fabregas, he needed a midfielder. Then he brought in Felipe Luis just to assist Cesar Azpilicueta, because that's not the natural position of Azpilicueta back then. And we went on to win the league. So if you are signing players, you sign player in the preferred position that is needed. Thank God Lukaku is leaving. We can bring in Jesus, but we should just sign players in the specific positions that is just needed. Thank you. That's what I have to say.
Nice one, Ola.
Nice one,
Tunde.
man. Thank you so much.
Is
you.
it your first time?
Yes, this is my first time.
Thank you so
I like
much.
the way you finish this Sunday school first reading for us. If you like, they go Sunday school.
No, I'm a Muslim.
I believe Friday school. Nice one, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, big up. All right, on that note, let's take everybody in, and then we wrap.
Finish. Never even like say.
All right, so at this point, everybody, please, we have 1 minute to just go around the table one by one. Then don't they come one by one? Then don't they come one by one?
They are coming.
Please, everybody, just mute your microphone. We'll take everybody one by one. Oh, please. Mute your microphone, ladies and gentlemen, please. Oh, ew.
Okay, they don't mute them.
All right. So, okay, good. You see Nido. Quick one. 1 minute, please. Sharp.
Good morning, guys.
Greetings to you, brother.
Good morning to you. This one, I don't reach my turn now. I don't become 1 minute.
We are wrapping up.
I don't do well for that. I don't dare even.
No verse now. No verse. We don't know. As anybody they come in, how will they take?
This is almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
No verse.
Time they go. No verse.
Sorry, brother.
So that is my man. I hear you.
I pass.
See, Dani, let me go straight to the point. I beg. This Tucho pattern or all those things. For me, I know Kuma Badu for that one, honestly. See, market they go, people when they serious for business, they go market, they buy more, waiting they need. This one still they waiting they think, waiting they now today enter Chelsea.
Suggest now who you want main
What do you
making
mean
by
by
who
who you
just
want?
rush
Okay, he
Nagoba.
just did they talk
Okay, I'm
about
not putting for market now. We just buy one person now.
So
Give me
the
a
Bisuma, I
Sadio
don't need
now.
them. Bisuma,
Just buy
Wait,
one
I don't need
person
them.
now. First give me.
wait now. See, he just did they talk about Kounde. Now Kounde don't get injury. He just
You
they
never
talk
see buy you.
goodbye. No one wey go just do. Okay, see them belle where they free transfer. Go conclude the matter. I know. Where another
Now
people
the
chook
new
matter.
owners they never pay for the office finish. They still they find
Which kind
office.
they never
I
pay
don't
for
tell
the
you
office?
say. I don't tell you say buy one person now for me. Now see what in Chelsea they still they discuss.
You say you see. Thank you so
go
much.
buy.
Hopefully,
No, the thing
hopefully
that
Chelsea
vex
go
me,
back.
the thing that vex me. I know if you
Sorry,
have that
no
man
vex.
number, call that man or give me that, give
I
me
go call
number,
am.
make me for.
And I dey stand up from studio now.
You see,
Straight.
thank you. You see, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice one, man. I appreciate you. Sorry, I beg anybody, no verse for us. Now the way the calls they take our back. No verse.
Me
King
on
Booker,
no
quickly,
verse.
please.
Now waiting Alan cause.
King Booker.
Yeah, good evening, guys.
Greetings to you. Quick one, please.
Evening.
Yeah, the other guy just blame Thomas Tuchel saying he never signed. What of the owners?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget saying no be Abramovich there now.
Mm-hmm.
You sure say they don't give Thomas Tuchel green light to sign players. This one where they just the first Kounde. You just saying that Thomas Tuchel they talk about Kounde. Wow. These
It
new
is well.
owners, it be like say we go suffer for their hand there. Because Abramovich we for don't sign players by with all the players we lose. Karibi, you dey like attack Chelsea too much.
There's a bit attack me plenty times now.
You don't forget flop where you pack for your team. Chamberlain there for your bench. The other goalkeeper where you throw away come out now for your team.
No verse. We dey hear say Chelsea won't buy Chamberlain. I don't know how that today, but now it's the year. You know so they find
but
this.
we won't buy.
King Booker,
We
no
won't
worry.
buy him. Now rush carry him now.
It go be. No fear. It go be. Just be hopeful. The transfer window is still young. Thank you so much. All right, on to Liverpool.
Good evening.
Yes, welcome.
I just get some few words to talk because I hear when I talk about say English players say they're all tired and they say that they underrate. They just look the man say not important. If you watch waiting Brazilian J Tokoni, you see me Brazilian players when they don't go England again. If they're ready to win, to be the best players.
Yes, so. Say then they compare him to one guy we get red lips and Dada for Liverpool. Say insult.
You see, if you watch since year 2000, not be about to English press they over hype English players.
We know.
We agree. We know that one.
Since the year 2000, calculate how many UEFA Cups English teams don't win. Europa League, Champions League, how many they don't win?
Only Chelsea don't win all of them now. Who they win again?
He never passed.
People go last half.
He never passed.
Whether he been there that show, Liverpool. I don't know whether he been there that show. We'll talk about say Spanish teams don't win English teams for European finals. 21-0 now.
They never passed this. English team, they never beat any Spanish team for any European tournament. For final. They always defeat them.
Now we will talk.
Now we will talk. So all right, no wala, Liverpool. Thank you, man.
Who then they use
CFC Shizzy.
Yo.
Alfana.
I do. How would I do now?
Yes, so Tizu Baka.
Hey,
you're next to.
Hey.
Yes, so.
I'm Chelsea. Dani, I just wanted to get your perspective on one thing. Jorginho, I see that guy as one of the biggest scams in terms of his performance and the recognition that guy has gotten. If you watch the guy's gameplay, I don't even think he should even be playing the EPL. You understand what I mean?
Sure.
And second thing, I remember when Niger played, and I was in the chat when you guys had the watch show, and I put out a message saying, why don't somebody pick up Bassi? You know, I mean, he's a young prospect, but
They laugh. They no one know now. When he entered 100 million.
Exactly, this is the best time. You know, I think his profile even fits Chelsea's, formation. You know how we play in terms of having that, that Aspilicueta vibe. You know, he's a young boy. He's tenacious. He's hungry. Exactly. But someone called me as saying I should stop talking nonsense in the chat. But I think if you are looking at the future, you should start, picking up these guys now. Like you said, Tox. By the time you know it, the guy is 100 million. But
Okay.
that's just my own point. Thank you for having me on the show.
Cheesy, God bless you.
Cheesy.
God bless you. God
Cheesy,
bless you.
I think you're actually spot on. That guy is very good. He's a very good steal in midfield.
Some people saying play rubbish against Ghana. That their hand.
There are people that will just have one-off games.
Some people will say play rubbish against Ghana. Their two hand, they their chin now.
My God.
It's people's opinion. That's how people always talk.
Tom, let's hear from you. Camera, they show people where their hand, they their chin. Oh, wow. People wait on remove their hand for their chin. Tom, let's go quickly, please.
I want to talk about Nunez money. His price. Everybody has been complaining about, or they've been insulting Liverpool that they said we don't spend. Finally, we don't spend. To be honest, I don't expect to lose a player like Mane and buy and go back to Southampton to go and pick another player to nurture when Man City is buying Haaland. It's not possible. And number two is that this is the third time ever since I've been watching Liverpool buying players. This is the third time they will spend that amount of money. I mean, over 60 million pounds. This is the third time that they will buy. That is Alisson, Van Dijk, and this guy.
Yeah.
All the players have been buying are below 40 million, 30 million.
Navigator 50.
Okay, maybe Navigator. And after
but that's all. That's all, yeah. That's all.
So I don't know why people are nagging and
my brother, no man than a jealousy. Am I say if nobody talk about you,
it doesn't change anything that Gabriel spend millions to win the league.
You know why?
Tom, thank you so much. He says Efini, I like that. That's French for I'm done.
Why?
Tizul is in the war front. Oh, Tizul, hello. Tizul on mute.
Hey, my people, how you guys doing?
Very well.
Yo, I actually called because this motherfucker's right here. This guy told me that you can't say Sadio. You can't say Sadio now. So you want to? I thought you could say hi. Come the fuck. He thought you don't feel that before. So I want to make you come say hi. But I don't know where.
I will make your colleague come say hi. We go like say hi to them.
Yo,
Then you want to say hi to him.
Because you said, what's up?
Yeah. Hello, man.
Let me look at where agent is that.
The guy talk say he's still not for Twitch or something. I don't know what's the
Is he from Ecuador?
Twitch.
Huh?
Twitch.
Is he from Ecuador?
No, he's from Peru.
Okay, because we had a watch along for the Nigeria-Ecuador game, and we've been active on Twitch recently too.
Yeah,
we have a Twitch account running.
So he wanted to say hi. So
Mado. Nice one, man. Tizul, I hope you're staying safe. Would they pray for you?
We're trying.
My brother, well done, yeah?
Well done.
I beg,
No, you don't need to tell us. You don't need to tell us. Based on
I'm not telling now, but
Stay away from Arsenal fans. Just stay away from Arsenal fans for now.
now they use old body for here.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
It's too much, man. Well done.
And the fact that put back at yourself, it's too much.
No, Babaka fan.
Yeah.
I beg, you want Lewandowski?
Of course, we don't want Lewandowski. Everybody want Lewandowski.
You know
what want Lewandowski.
It's all right. So you go pay the price.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you, man. Keep it up. All the best. Stay safe. Thank you for your service, man. All right, nice one.
Nice one.
So heartwarming.
If I be army man, Arsenal fans will not be my friend though. Because if they don't sign player, they can shoot.
All right, then final thoughts. Quick one. 50 seconds. 15, 14, 13.
No be media.
11, 10.
Okay,
9,
wait. No, start from this side. No, start from this side.
Start. 14. This man lost his last Champions League final. That is my final thought.
I like seeing you start like that. Very good one. Very good. I love this guy.
My final thoughts now say I beg make Chelsea, Man U and Arsenal make them sign something. Make we get something to talk about.
Now that clause with the talk.
We are doing. Make them say. I think back away no get money. They don't write agreement with some players. They wait.
Karibi.
I support his motion first of all. Secondly, now see a particular club would have been 3 more trophies higher. But because of they always jam one particular club for penalties that they lose. So
and we get all those trophies.
No, whatever. Like say we no get to. So no wahala. That's my final thought.
All right, the comment section. Let's take the last set of comments and then we are here. Okay, comment section. Best Life says, Talk, seriously, I have been following you guys for about a year now. You guys are really doing a great work. I've been trying to reach you guys, but all the time your studio is full. It is well. Don't worry, just keep trying. We hope to speak to you soon. I beg, apologies. Gift Hamlet says, shout out to Dani. Up Chelsea, please. If Chelsea want sign players, let them sign creative wingers. Dembele is a good buy, but I want more wings like Sane, Anthony, even Chris Nkunku. My boy.
You get 1-1. You see why?
Michael Oze, EBL a massive hype, I swear. You see why?
Yes, true. But you got true.
That's really Champions League. You don't expect them to remember everything.
See what I don't understand from people. Some people say you boring. See it. Some people say they worry unnecessarily. I don't just understand what I want to mind up. I don't just understand though.
All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, finally, I'm going to say one more time, we have the World Cup fundraiser running. We have a PayPal link in the description as well as the Nigerian bank account for anybody that would like to make a donation. Don't forget, nothing is too small and nothing is too big. As you can see, our target is 5 million for a team of 3. And we are currently at 87,000 naira. So we expect and we appreciate your donations. We appreciate your donations, and nothing is too small. Whatever you're willing to fork out, I beg, we really appreciate. You say one thing about
all this money figure? How 87K? Small pass 5M. Like for I.
Can we
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Way more incha.
Enter mass class, you know, agree. You go to watch Chelsea match.
and the anointing a Chelsea match for finals against Liverpool. Now they watch.
All right, finally, before we go out of here, congratulations to the Super Eagles. It was a 10-0 pion. Jose Pesero ball in full flow.
This man don't fart too.
They don't win them not.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Well, originally what do they call it? Let it be this. The How Market Show. Originally, the How Market Show was supposed to be Tuesdays and Fridays, but we did this one on Wednesday, and Wednesday will be this now because of the recent schedule of the national matches and all that. We'll be back on Friday for the next one, and in between that, expect something, something huge. Huh? Nah. All right, expect something huge, guys. We'll be back with you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to like this video. We'll forget to talk himself. Don't forget to like this video. Please like this video. Subscribe if you've not, and we'll see you soon.
That's how I talk. Volume.
Say anytime you just call.